Why the fuck did the switch to Smash necessary? It wasn't necessary, but it's
Okay,
nice.
so this
Not
is
necessary
my stream.
whatsoever. It was very extra, but like we're
Let me
here,
set
so
this
like
for
whatever.
pizza to be on my stream. Oh, and so to click on streams, you click on the match and go to report, and then you can edit the stream from there. Oh, not that one.
Obviously, no one prefers it. I, as a TO,
Bro, I'm
prefer
just
it
saying
once
I
it's set
can't
up.
wait until next week where I'm gonna like get DQ'd and like literally be present. That's gonna be really hot. I'm gonna
Why are
love
you gonna
that.
get DQ'd for being?
I
present?
don't fucking know. I don't know how this website works.
But
like,
You
I'm
click
probably
on your
gonna be like,
set
alright,
and you
it's
hit
like a,
check in.
I'm probably
it's
gonna
like
be
a
like,
big
That's it.
check-in button.
alright, yeah, I'm just staying in water, and then like I'm just gonna like end up getting DQ'd or some shit.
If
Like,
the timer
I
runs
have
out
no
on a
idea.
task during the set, it just does it for you. You
There's
don't
a
get
timer
DQ'd.
for task during the set.
Yeah, so you can't sit there forever.
I mean, I guess that's useful. I didn't know. Well, I guess that never came into play like at FPS, but.
Imagine if TikTok
I'm
was
gonna go ahead and
stalling
mute
like
myself.
5 minutes 15 games.
Wait,
and you can
wait,
just-
that means we can put a timer on TikTok? Holy shit!
Isn't it great?
Yes,
Yeah.
Justin,
Also,
don't you see
Lucy,
how
put your
good this is?
stream up
Oh,
in
yeah.
the event thing,
Yeah, I will.
because we can't see. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I totally forgot. If this doubles as like fuck TikTok, then like I'm fully in support of Smash GG. Never mind. My stance has changed. Like
I've returned.
my stance is completely different now
Fucking go! Alright.
Wait, on what?
on Smash GG. Because I didn't realize it's also a fuck TikTok button. Because there's timers for the tasks in the chat. So he has to pick a stage in less than 5 minutes.
Dude, TikTok has 1 hour long set. We're never letting him live it down. That's so funny. I'm sorry, TikTok, if you're in the chat. We appreciate you coming to our tournaments. Let's see here. Zyvon versus Spooky. Is Spooky a new player?
Spooky is a new player. This is their first tournament. They're talking about being really excited about it this morning, and I have not seen them in the Discord before like yesterday. So
Okay.
this is my first time seeing.
Cutter's definitely on the more difficult end of characters in this game.
Yeah, I would say.
So I wonder how that will go, given that they're relatively new.
I mean, we don't know. This could be like some Kirby guru who like plays the main series games and like.
That's true. We've
Has
had a
Cutter
lot of players
speedrun
come out
tech,
of
you
the
know?
like that. God, imagine if this player is the new player that starts sweeping a lighter.
Yeah.
People want the ban Cutter. Let's see here. Alright. Okay, we're gonna go to we're gonna go to Destined Rivals, which I think is
Rivals.
a very good stage for Cutter.
Rivals that shook the heavens.
Yep.
Thank you, Doug.
Yeah, you have a lot of like full screen engagement with which Cutter loves.
Yep. Loves having room to kind of charge those cutters, you know. Throw things. No, Doug is gone.
Alright, that's all good.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Alright. Well, this is looking not very good for Spooky. We're seeing
not
a lot
great.
of trying to keep Zyvon out, but Zyvon is very good at getting in with bomb.
Sure.
And one thing we are seeing is that he's kind of just like they're kind of just like throwing cutters. One thing you want to do with cutter is throw cutters towards the wall so that they bounce back and cover full screen. But we haven't been seeing a lot of that with Spooky here. They are landing those hyper cutters, which does really hurt when they do hit. This is a really tough spot for any character against bomb because you have to make unfavorable trades here, and you're one bomb within death range. Yep, rolls into the bomb set. That's gonna be game one. Oh, club. Okay.
Club, that's another one of the new players.
Yeah, but it seems like they're getting DQ'd.
Unfortunate.
Nice to see some new players in season three.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, because we really didn't have that many new people in season 2. We had we had kind of like old players get better, but we didn't have a lot of just new people show up and start marking people, you know.
Have we seen the return of a lot of top players, or a lot of the older top players? Because I haven't looked to track it.
Not particularly. We do have Pizza here again, but he's like kind of in and out, so I don't know that I would necessarily call that a return unless he like starts entering way more frequently.
Yeah.
We had Ninja at FPS, obviously, but as far as I understand, he's not coming back to weeklies or anything. Croc is still mostly MIA. So as far as top players, I think only really the people who were active in Season 2 were still currently active.
Makes sense. We'll see if we can get the summit event going this Saturday, though, because I am free.
This Saturday? Okay.
We'll see about that.
We'll see.
Hard to get like 16 people together. Anyway.
Yeah. Spooky doing a little bit better this game, for sure. Out with a slight lead, just gets taken from him.
One thing I'm not liking for Spooky is they're kind of backing themselves into the corner here. And they did get out, but it's a lot off of being in the corner against Bomb.
It's true.
Let's see here. Let's do the dive kick. Slightly whiffs. Solid trade. Both are low here. The hyper cutter going to get through all those bombs. Really good tool that Cutter has in this matchup. Alright. And now Zybon gets to set up the wall and the dive kick going into the
Takes
set
it.
bomb. Oh shit! Spooky won.
Yeah, Spooky did win.
1-1. All right.
Spooky looks like won that trade just barely. So
Yeah, did not expect.
that's neat.
Spooky to win that trade.
That's what
Um,
happens. That happens with bomb a lot. I feel like is
Mhm.
like you'll hit the bomb and you'll also hit bomb, and
Yeah.
then like he'll get hit and the explosion will go off, but it won't reach you.
That was how I
before,
went
he
0-2
gets
with the first FPS.
hit.
It's tough, especially against characters with lots of damage per hit, like Wrestler. If you trade with up grab and you get hit, then it's wraps. Let's see here. Yeah, Spooky's cutter is very solid.
What kind of stage pick would you expect here?
I would expect Spooky to. I would expect actually a smaller stage pick from Spooky because their cutters seem very aggression oriented.
Well, this is Zybon's stage pick here.
Zybon's stage pick, okay. Then I would expect the opposite. I would expect her to go to a stage that's larger.
So
Larger.
you're
I would.
ban something like Jam and like maybe Rivals.
Yeah, I'd expect a pick of like Jam or Rivals if they're open. If not, then any other like
And,
big
like, Bubbly.
stage. Yeah, Bubbly. Bubbly would be a very good stage in this matchup. But we won't see because it seems as though they're taking. It seems as though they're taking a while. This is definitely a matchup where stage picking is hard. Both characters kind of want the same stages, but it's the minute differences between the stages that Bomb would want and the stages that Cutter would want that really defines it.
Yeah, I would imagine that. That's also really prevalent in a lot of matchups in this game. It's like just like characters of similar archetypes enjoying kind of going to the same places, and you have to think a little bit harder,
Yeah.
as opposed to like really straightforward stuff like not letting Archer go to Jam or not letting Wrestler go to Springer or something like that.
Yeah,
But
like Wrestler versus Ninja is another example of a matchup like this. Oh, we're gonna see the Zybon switch to Parasol.
it does look like we're gonna switch, which this makes sense. As I understand, Bomb Cutter is roughly even, while Parasol kind of runs him over. So this makes sense for her to switch
Yeah.
over to Parasol here.
This is definitely a character where it's very easy to not let Cutter breathe here, and so
Yeah.
it's
Honestly, like any of the rushdown characters in this game, like in my opinion, are kind of the reason that like the Cutter's got a difficult time. sort of being meta relevant because like life's really difficult when you lose to like Yo-Yo and Water and Ninja and like Parasol, right? Because we've got multiple good Parasols and like even Hammer. Like it's life's difficult for Cutter for sure.
Most like high level cutter players that we see have a secondary like Bitphone.
Yeah. Which like that's not even really a secondary, honestly. He's a whip main as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
But you know, Cutter comes out for like
Whip and cutter in equal amounts. Wow. Yeah. Zyvon doing exactly what you said she would, running right over.
like,
you. Cutter a very good character against characters that can't blow them up, but they don't really have a very good reversal.
yeah, exactly. Like if you just like hold forward, Cutter loses a lot of their potency just because so much of their pressure relies on having that hyper cutter, and they can't charge that up if you're right in their face, right? So
Yeah.
now to be clear, they do have good boxing options. They've got their jab, their dash attack, stuff like that, but that's just not gonna have the same kind of full screen influence as something like 3 hyper cutters on the screen at the same time.
Honestly, Cutter's boxing options aren't that stellar. Like dash attack is really good, but Final Cutter is frame 9, which is slow, which is on the slower end of buttons in this game.
Well, isn't the jab one like frame 5 though?
The jab, maybe.
Because I was
The
talking
wicked-
like just about attack speed mostly.
Mhm.
Like obviously
yeah,
you don't
that's
want to like finish Final Cutter in neutral, but
yeah.
yeah.
I was thinking I was talking about attack speed. I may be wrong. One thing that does hold Cutter back in terms of the boxing options is the range of all of them.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
very small disjoint, and so initially in the start of the meta, Cutter kind of looked like a character who could engage at any range. But it's as the meta has developed, it's more looking like a character who can only engage at full screen or only engage right up in your and can't really do anything at that mid range that a lot of characters excel in. Okay, sticking to the Cutter.
Yeah, you're correct. So jab 1 is frame 9. This is true.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a lot worse than I thought. Okay.
Yeah, I know. It's really weird if you think about it.
So like that's like not bad for a first jab, but it's not great. And like we said, dash attack's really good. But yeah, no, dash attack's like their main up close option for the most part. So.
Yeah, among good characters, your button better be frame 5, and if it's frame 6, it better be big.
Yeah. And then like there's dive kick, that's frame 5, but again that's like, you know, requires you to jump first, so.
At the same time, Spooky taking an early lead here. Doing a really good job zoning out Xylon with the hyper cutters.
Yeah, doing very well in this game so far. Up a sizable amount, out front about 150 health here in this game for wow.
Yeah.
Not going to be able to get much started with a couple of dash attacks as Spooky's just going to jump out of the corner.
Yeah, very good understanding of Zyvon's pressure and knowing exactly when to charge cutters to. And that, like, really good game sense with a lot of these top cutter players.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like Cutter's one of the characters where, like, you have to do that the most, right?
Ooh, the cold hyper cutter right in Zyvon's face.
I like Cutter's one of the characters who, like, really rewards game sense the most because you can't just, like, focus on, like, one particular tool like someone like Wrestler or Beam can, for example.
Yeah.
And you can't also focus on like one dominant playstyle like someone like Meta Knight or Water might be able to. You kind of have to be flexible all the time and always be aware of like what your opponent's up to and kind of change based on that, as opposed to making changes within like a predetermined flowchart like a lot of other characters can get away with sometimes.
Yeah. Another character that I believe also requires really good game sense at the top level is Magolor.
Magolor. I think a lot of the zoners do, like in general, because I think Bomb's also in that group.
Yeah. A lot of the zoners in this game are balanced by the fact that they get blown up if like a rushdown gets in.
Yeah.
So you have to play around that weakness very well. All right, going back to
Magolor, honestly, in some respects, more than Cutter, just because like, especially like if your teleport's not currently available, then Cutter just straight up has better reversal options than Mag. So
yeah. If that
character's frame rate is bad, like
yeah, that if is doing push-ups in that sentence though.
That is true. That is true.
All right, really good. Because one thing about Cutter is after you throw a Cutter in the air, you have like a button that's like frame 2.
Yes.
So if you like air dodge and then like just hold B while you're air dodging, you can get like a frame 2 aerial option, which is really good.
Yep.
At the same time though, it's not particularly going to help when you're playing against a character who's as good in the air as Parasolid. At the same time, Spooky is holding their own.
Yeah, not doing bad here at all. Down about 80 health, which this conversion might take it actually.
Oh,
She's
there
the
it
wrong
is. That,
way,
yep,
but that's gonna be that. All right,
that kick is super fast. Can take it there.
for sure. Good stuff to Zyvon here, but amazing showing from Spooky. You know, Zyvon won the last tournament that we had here, beat some of our best players, so definitely not a person to sleep on, and definitely a really good person to be going Game 5 with at your first tournament.
Yeah, definitely a great start. And we will see. Let me check the bracket real quick. All right, cool. Oh, we got 17 attendees. That's nice.
Yeah, this has like been our biggest tournament
Hello,
since Road to
everyone.
FPS, I think. So, hey Lucy, what's up?
You know, almost lost to Cutter, but things are good.
That's pretty good.
That guy was good.
That cutter,
He's a good
that
player.
cutter was pretty solid.
Yeah, definitely a good player.
So
Next
we
match is
are
gonna
waiting
be
on.
Pizza's first round, but pretty sure Club didn't show up, so I'm gonna DQ him and move Caleb there.
Yes, would you? I can DQ him, I
Yep.
believe.
I got it. I'm already in it.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, like we have like 8 mods at this tournament because Fish added everyone who's ever helped with a tournament
To
as a
every
mod
tournament,
to
yeah.
every tournament.
I
So we have-
actually. To
we
be fair,
have,
I
like,
asked.
the usual people like the TOs. We have Doug and Wab, and then we have Lucy streaming. We have me as always, and then we've got fucking Quirts and Frost. like,
Wait, we
Yeah.
have Frost? Why?
yeah, like
I don't know.
like last I checked, Fish might have untagged him recently, but like yeah, like Frost could just like show up to our weekly and start fucking shit up if he wanted. like,
That's
Yeah,
very
we better
funny.
give we gotta give the Europeans a weekly soon. Oh, Jesus.
like,
Alright.
we're gonna have an insurrection. Like,
Sabotage. Alright, let's see here.
Alright, so I'm gonna get Pizza and Caleb on my stream.
Oh, that's the other thing, is the scores update live, so you can see exactly how
you
some
can see
players are
what's
doing
going
if
on.
they're off stream. Yep, Doug Sauce just wiped out Schmidor.
yeah.
Moving into top 8.
Shmi is really good at this game, but she still only plays artist, so
Plays artist, and it's like,
Yeah,
I don't know what you
especially
want
as
from
wrestler,
me, honey,
that's
like,
tough.
yeah. Oh, they're
And
both
you get
here.
to see the
That was
characters
good.
that they picked. It's so interesting.
it's like-
Alright.
Also
like,
means people
artist is, like,
can't
so close.
people can't like counterpick wrong. Because the site makes you counterpick correctly.
Which is literally just a Celica rule, but like
No, it's not.
okay, whatever. I'll take your word for it. You fight new people more than I do.
You'd be shocked how
somehow,
many people
but-
get things wrong, like who have played Smash for 3 years, let alone play KF2 for a month. I've had to explain that like stages come before characters after game 1, but not on game 1, to like so many Smash players over the years, and like people who've been at tournaments for as long as I have.
Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, so it should be Pizza Time versus Caleb at Advent.
That is true. Caleb being a new Parasol main from out west that we've got. Just started playing Season 3, I believe. Or at least hasn't entered a tournament before then.
Yeah, he showed up
This
right around the end of
is-
Season 2, but didn't enter any brackets until the off-season.
Yeah. And then
Oh,
he,
it's
like,
gonna
I
be
think
Whip
wanted
and
to
Parasol.
enter... I believe
Yeah.
he wanted to enter Road to FPS and then just, like, misread the time zones, which is
No,
astounding
he
because...
misread. That was for the last PR event of the first season.
That was first season, okay. Or second season.
The
but
first,
yeah.
or the season before. The one
The
that
last
was when he
season.
tried to. Yeah.
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 Gotcha. No, you're
Let's
right,
do
because he
that
wasn't
overlay.
at Road to FPS, and then this is his next tournament, so
Yeah.
that checks out.
All right. Let me DQ Club from losers.
Okay.
So we got Pizza
how do I
Plane Whip.
I got it.
How do I
Go into click on the match and click report. And there's a DQ button, and you have to hit start match, and then hit DQ, and then submit result.
Oh, that's why I can't do it. I'm not logged in.
How would do
There
it?
we go.
that tends to hurt your chances of being able to get things done. Yeah. Just historically.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Alright, this all makes sense intuitively, so I think I'm good.
Yeah, no,
Wizards
running
run-
things on Smash GG is like surprisingly straightforward. They move
Yeah.
things randomly sometimes, but like once you learn where the new things are, then it's like fine.
Yeah.
So
There's a lot of nifty features that Challenge does not have. Like I could see the chat, which is very funny.
no, that's like the entire reason that I support Smash GG is I just want to like fucking watch people ban. Like I just want to be a creep. Like
Yeah. No, I people watch on the train when I go to work, so this is just the same thing but online. Let's see here.
yeah, we actually are seeing Pizza going with the whip here, which is a character that like I know he talks about how he really enjoys whip a lot, and that he just doesn't feel like the character's got like what he kind of needs to keep up with a lot of top level players.
That being
Which might
said,
be
I
why-
think this is his best matchup against Para of the characters that he like normally plays.
Honestly, yeah, because
Because
like,
like,
Does
who do
Ninja
we
do-
think of him as playing? You think Ninja, Beetle, Archer, right? Because
Yeah.
like
Like,
Ninja
Beetle
Para,
might
I
win
think is even.
slightly, right?
Beetle might win very slightly, but Whip definitely wins by more. Archer
then
loses
Archer gets
for
smashed.
sure. Like
He has a fighter.
He
Fighter
has a
also
fighter, but
loses.
Fighter loses. He has a water, but it's not like
I don't
good
think
enough
it's
to
good
do
enough
that,
to beat
so-
Parasol. Because if it's good
Yeah.
enough, it destroys Parasol. But if it's not, then like, then, you know,
matchups like
kind
fine.
of sucks.
Yeah. But
Caleb,
yeah, no, Whip definitely
unfortunately-
getting it done here, so
Yeah.
not gonna knock that choice at all. What do we
Excels in
think
that mid-
bans are here?
I don't
That's
know.
difficult to say. I would think
I feel like
that
most people should ban Factory against Para, but Whip is so strong there that I don't really think he
I don't
needs to.
think Whip wants to. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't really know.
I would expect
Oh, I
a,
didn't
I would
update
expect
this.
the pick of a larger stage with platforms so that Whip can play mid-range more.
Well, it's Parasol counterpicking.
Parasol counter. Okay.
Yeah, maybe you're right that we need to have the process automated. This is the
Thank you. I
second-
know, right?
This is the second time WAP has gotten whose counterpick it is wrong tonight. Like,
It's been a while. All right.
Right, so it's
like-
not just him. Like, this is not like
like we had
a
Spooky
TO
beat you
not
up,
knowing
and then,
things. This is
And then he
is
was like, "Yeah."
everyone
I
does
think-
this often. Like, this makes it better.
Like we had Spooky beat you up, and then he was like, "All right, yeah, I think Spooky's gonna take us to a smaller stage now." And I was like, "Dude, what?" What?
it's been a while since I've commentated. I'm getting back to the group things. Anyway, we're gonna go to we're gonna go to
The stage is
different
Jam
stage
Bastion. Now
Jam
that's
Bastion?
interesting.
Okay.
No, I do think the one advantage Parasol has in this matchup is superior movement. And this stage has more space, but not, in my opinion, not really space that actually helps much with that.
One thing that Parasol does have to respect in this matchup is Whip Tornado,
Everything.
which is
Everything,
like
yes.
You have to
yes,
respect everything.
Every single whip move
Yes.
is bigger than every single Parasol move. There are no exceptions to that rule.
But
So, like,
especially with characters with larger range, Parasol often finds themselves like mixing up how they push from the air. Whip Tornado kind of just says no to all of that.
also,
the
Caleb needs
most
to learn to DI. He is holding into whip jab from the middle of it, which will get you hit by like twice as much damage as holding away. You only want to
And
hold
also
in if you're like
whip
right
tornado.
in this, like right on top of whip. Good timing on that dash attack though.
Yeah. It's really hard to find gaps in whip pressure a lot of the time.
Oh, and Caleb still relies so hard on 2B, which is really, you know, the worst move Parasol has in neutral. It's like, it's a
Really
really
only
good
a
move
combo
for a lot of
extender.
reasons, but it is a combo finisher and not a neutral tool in any way, shape, or form.
You can't
That's
get
gonna
anything
be
after
Pizza.
that?
No, it's not a combo starter at all, just a finisher.
Let's see here. Okay, yeah, Pizza going up 2-0. Caleb kind of just like holding in on a lot of these things.
Yeah,
Is how
which
Pizza's
like it
getting all this
happens.
stuff.
That's how you play Parasol in a lot of matchups, but not in this one.
one thing I was noticing from that last game that Caleb was kind of having trouble dealing with is Pizza would dive kick onto Kale's block and then immediately whip tornado to get back up to a platform, which is
Yeah.
probably why, yeah, it's very hard to deal with when you're like a newer player.
Alright, so sticking with the whip here.
Fish
Caleb
didn't
not
make
gonna
Keystone
switch.
admin. Why? It's
What
whatever.
is springy? Okay. So I like this pick just from the perspective of the big stage didn't work, let's try the small one. I'm not sure I like it from the Parasol perspective specifically. Not my favorite stage. I can't really tell if that's a me thing or a Parasol thing, but I don't like it much with Para.
I think it could be good for Para.
The
Like,
small
it should.
space is good, but the platforms are at a really awkward height where people can DI to them off dash attack, but they're not low enough like Garden's platforms where you can actually pressure off of that.
Yeah.
I think conceptually it should be good for Parasol, but I also think that like this stage is so different from all the other ones that like it's not weird for a person to be wildly uncomfortable on it
Yeah.
if they aren't Pizza and play it literally all the time. So that's my
Yeah.
take.
This is
Also,
specifically
not
a
going
bad
for a
stage to
command
take
grab
Pizza to.
off of that dive kick. That's one of the things you really have to hit confirm. Like if they block it, you command grab. If they don't, you 2B. But you can also just hit 8B either way, and then option select jab, which is something that
We're seeing,
Parasol players need to do more, because I'm the only one who does that right now.
to Caleb's credit, they are getting things started, but Pizza with superior movement is just like slipping away every time.
And Caleb's still trying to
Very
just go
hard to catch
straight
him.
in front of the whip. You really have to use dive kick a lot in this matchup, and like, because it beats whip tornado from above like that. We saw it right there. But you don't win anything from in front of him. Like, you've got to catch right between moves, which is very difficult to do, or you just have to completely avoid him and like come at him from a different angle altogether.
Good stuff to Caleb though. Pizza will take the set and move on to fight Anama. In
Yeah,
with
Caleb very
his
strong
quarters.
for a new player, but still very much a new player. You can see a lot of the Kirby knowledge of knowing how his character works, but not a lot of the fighting game knowledge that you're going to need to beat good players here.
And this, we're gonna have you versus Zet.
Me and Zet,
next?
yeah.
Got
Okay,
it.
I'm going to take a quick break before we do this, and then I will come back and get this started.
Awesome. Damn, Toby and Magikarp have been playing for 30 minutes. That's crazy. Oh, it is 3-0 now. Let's see here. Pizza versus Anomaletics would be interesting to watch. Were we not streaming your match? So, getting into the set, we're gonna see another bomb ditto. Hi, Doug.
Hello.
How is your bracket going?
My bracket is going swell.
Yeah, as to be expected. Yeah.
Oh boy, we have Bomb Ditto.
This is one of my favorite matchups to commentate, actually. But it's hard to watch from a spectator standpoint.
When Bomb turns into Wrestler and you just grab them and they're like, they just fly all over the place.
Yeah, dude, buddy tosses are hype. I'm so excited that we finally got those ironed out. I haven't seen any from Zybon as of yet, but we probably will see a lot more in this set from both players.
Indeed. So
Going to Gardens, extremely neutral stage.
yes, this is a really good. This is a good bomb stage because you get like the rolling of the bombs on the platform.
Yeah, one of
So-
those stages where you can definitely.
I'm going to have to fight one of these fantastic competitors. But who that will be, who knows? Because their record is like, I wonder what their record. I think it's like Zyvon favored slightly.
Which
Like-
of these two players do you think does better against Wrestler?
Zyvon by far.
That makes sense. Let's see here. Yeah, we do not have a season 3 yet.
For yeah, no, I was very confused there because I was like, I upload it and then like things were just like weird. Yeah. So yeah, once that's like all squared away, we should be able to like see some
I'm
stats.
looking this up though. We're seeing Zyvon is that establishing an early lead here in this game.
Yeah, that means a lot. Like even a small lead means a good amount in this matchup because taking stray hits is like all this matchup is. So
A big
if
lead.
you're not able to take like as many stray hits as your opponent, then they're going to be able to go for more things and hit you more.
All right. So they have played 6 sets and Zet has won 4.
Zyvon brought this back actually.
Yeah. You can get comebacks in this matchup, but it is very tough and you have to be very patient. But Zyvon expertly choosing the right options to cover
Okay, Zet's-
Zet's bomb.
Right there, you saw Zet jump in with a set bomb, but like he saw that she put down a bomb right in front of her. Okay, this is getting really close.
This is looking really bad. All right. This is very clenchy ditto. All right, yep. Gonna
Yeah.
bean him as he tries to platform drop to take it one.
So like Zet took a little bit of unnecessary damage there, like jumping in with the set bomb. Like he saw her put one down and just kind of like went at it. Like Bomb has no reason to do that really ever. Like you can kind of just like if you see that happening, like just move back. Like there's no, you don't gain a whole lot from being like right next to the other bomb.
Mhm.
At least I
Yeah.
mean you're the bomb player here. Like I'll let you.
No,
like,
no, no.
speak truth
You're
to that.
you're absolutely right with a lot of these inferences. Bomb is kind of doesn't really benefit from being outside of like the mid range where you can combo off of like the angles that your bomb send people.
And like even as in a player perspective, like even if like let's say Zyvon can't deal with like Zet's bomb being right on top of her, that doesn't matter because you see you're taking a bomb there. You got to back off. Like you don't have something to contest that. You don't have a normal to like snuff that out. You gotta just hold where you are and use bombs and use
Yeah, with-
bombs.
With Bomb more than any other character, life is really a resource to get in. So having life to spend, managing the amount of life that you have,
Yeah.
very important.
your health
I
bar
would-
is a huge thing, and I think that's like a very opposite feeling for wrestler, where it's like you see your health bar is healthy, and you're like, all right, I'm gonna go in. If I take some damage, that's all right, as long as I do more.
Yeah, but it's another resource. It's like a much more of a get-in meter in this matchup.
Yeah,
This game lacks any kind of like meter, but with characters with such busted zoning, very often it's just your HP bar.
Yep. Yeah,
any-
Set's just not shielding enough here. Yeah, he's just taking these, and not really
Yeah.
with like anything to write down for it.
Yeah, at the same time, not being very fiscally responsible.
Yeah, that one right there, and that one again. You gotta hit the R button.
Yeah, he did hit the R button, but he's doing it wrong.
Well,
But definitely,
The thing is, you're not trying to punish these bombs out of shield. Like you can just hold it. Like you don't have to power shield anything. At
we
least
do
that's
have to
what I
remember. We do have to remember though that in the commentators booth, we definitely have like hindsight seeing this wall of projectiles, much more than like Zet can in the heat of the moment.
Right, but I'm seeing some of these, and I'm like, you're kind of watching them hit you. This is what I'm saying. Like a lot of them are reactable.
Yeah, I agree. That jump was questionable, but
Well, quite literally all of them are. Like they're all reactable.
uh-huh.
Like,
Bombset
in this
can-
game, there's not input delay, or there's not an inherent input delay in like offline play. The only input delay comes from online, and a lot of people are used to it because most people play this game online.
And the
mostly.
thing is, unlike Ultimate, there's not even like a base online input delay. Like Ultimate has base 5 frames minimum of delay. This game can get as fast as like the connection allows it to be. So-
Yeah. So what you're watching on the screen is very, very close, if not exactly what you can react to. So if I can react to it here on stream, that means Zet can react to it.
Yeah, it's easy to react to things when you're looking for them. It's hard to react to things when you're not looking. And that's one thing that makes Bomb and a lot of other zoning characters in fighting games dangerous is mixing up what you're looking for.
I mean, but what does Bomb mix up? He only has bombs.
I mean, yes, obviously, and Ryu only has fireballs, but you have 3 different speeds of fireball, just like you have set bombs, bold bombs, up-angled bombs. So it's all different timings.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Timings are one thing, but yeah, I feel like Zet's just a little aggressive, where Saibon's holding, her position and letting it
Yeah,
do its work.
that's actually one thing I did want to talk about. Is Zybon's positioning has been really good. Is whenever Zet's on the ground, Zybon will go to the top platform because she knows that Zet can't, as Bomb, you can't really pressure from the ground.
So Zet's using shield way more here, just like putting a set bomb down, waiting underneath Zybon, and it's been working. And right now he's just enjoying a almost 100 health lead.
Yeah, doing a really good job of just pressing his advantage. And Zybon is going to... Zybon struggling to answer. Bomb relatively low damage output, so unless Zybon can set, he can have a hard time coming.
Perhaps the lowest in the game, but yeah, no, Zet's doing a really good job of just throwing bombs where they need to be thrown, and then retreating now.
This is looking very good for Zet.
He's very good at getting the exact timing of when you can throw another bomb. Okay, that was a really good double toss from Zybon.
Yep.
But these
covers lots of
trades are
options.
going to kill Zybon here. Only one bomb, yep. And that does it. Zet takes the first game, or takes his first game, excuse me.
All right, awesome. Zet is on the board. Very nice to have to kind of stop a little of that momentum because Zybon is very good with it.
Yeah, I mean, this game isn't doesn't have built-in momentum like Valorant might have, but like you gotta like note like, oh, this player, they figured out what they were doing wrong, and they're coming back. They're recognizing their
Yeah.
mistakes. You can't do the same thing again and expect it to work.
There's definitely like mental momentum with regard to the mental stack as there is in most fighting games. Let's see here. Okay, so we're gonna go to Bubbly, which good stage in this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, it's all up to what the players prefer.
Yeah, this is very player versus player, and I know that Zet is a fan of this stage. He would have left it open. Again, Zet's aggression netting him an early lead.
Ooh, that double jump's gonna
That
that needs some
honestly,
damage.
I like that idea, using the increased knockback you have from float and then turning around towards Zybon was really smart.
Yeah, but Zet is a huge fan of just keeping his dash state and getting these dash bombs out.
Dash bomb is a very good move.
Oh, that was good. Just kind of stuffing it out.
Yup. As
These
long
up
as you keep
bombs
the
are
bomb.
fantastic. Yep.
Hmm.
So being above bomb isn't, in this matchup at least, isn't like the best place to be because you don't really have like a downwards move. Because the bomb below you can always just set bomb and then you're left to trade.
Yeah. Set bomb doesn't really start until the bomb doesn't really appear until it's like in terms of set bomb. So it's being above bomb can be scary, but it's not as scary as you might
So
think.
Zyvon almost evening it out here.
Hmm.
Gets Zet to the bright green. That is going to bring us to about 20 health difference. But Zet takes a bomb there. Or
Zet
deals one out, rather.
Zet historically not as strong in these scramble situations, but doing very well here.
Yeah, Zet's more of a like raw aggression. And doesn't really expect anyone to mash out.
Zyvon activating guts about as early as possible, which is very good since you can tank a lot more bombs. I would estimate about
This is still anyone's game. You still do
yeah.
need to hit the player with bombs. Like there are some times where you just stop getting hit. One more
Alright.
bomb will do it, and that does it. Zet tying it up
game 5.
2-2. This is match point. Next game wins. And I'm not sure. I mean, will we see the Archer? Or will we see maybe even the Magalore?
maybe. I would not expect the Magalore, but it might have.
Because this bomb ditto seems like Zet has figured it out now.
I expect a character change from Zyvon in game, but I do not expect. I would not expect the Magalore.
It looks like she's.
At the same time,
Yep,
okay,
she
gonna
did.
stick with the bomb.
Bomb ditto stays.
Has netted her a reasonable amount of success.
This could be a reverse 3-0, or Zyvon could just iron this out. I know Zyvon really likes butter building, so this could be a huge factor here. Who will take the first blood here? Zet actually receiving the first blow, but deals one right back and then another. Zyvon kind of in the corner here, and like usually that doesn't mean much, but it looks like she's taking like more shielding bombs than Zet on average. Enjoying a small lead is Zet, but Zyvon is not far behind here.
Yeah. Zyvon doing. Okay, yeah. Zet taking an early lead here. Zyvon kind of like trying to keep Zet out of the range where Zet is like really good, which is like that
We're still
mid-range.
very even here. This is anybody's game.
Zivon having trouble keeping Zet out. Gonna tag her with some free bombs. Trying to get some damage, but she can't get in without spending life. It's looking tough. This is going to be a huge comeback here. Okay. Yup. Short hop bomb bull gonna be caught by the bomb. That's 2 more bombs until death. And
This is looking really bad for Zivon.
yup.
She starts to deal more, but that will do it.
And
Zet
the
reverse
explosion
3-0
will
of Zivon here. Well done, Zet. So Zet moves on to fight me in winner's semis. Hey
Alright.
Zet, good job.
Thank you. That was very unexpected. I was not expecting to play the bomb ditto. But yeah, good set to Zivon though.
Yeah, definitely. That was a really fun set to watch. You know, it's very interesting to see like how that works because it's so odd.
It is. It really is.
That's the worst Ditto that exists in any game I've ever played. And I play
then
Olimar in
why'd you
3
play-
Smash games.
Why'd you play the whole set bomb?
What am I supposed to do? Play a 70-30 with Parasol? Or play a Ditto that I despise? Those are my choices. I haven't played Archer in a month. Like,
Okay.
I'm either going to play a Ditto that's one of my least favorite things to do in the game, or I'm going to play, like, Parasol's second worst matchup. Those are my choices.
I was just assuming Archer was. Why'd
I can't hear a word you're saying. You've got to get closer to your mic.
No, I have this like special remote that raises and lowers the volume. It's really weird.
I still can't hear you. I'll turn you up all the way. Yeah.
Alright, hello?
Good set. Zivon knocked into lead. We'll fight
Fucking Yo-Yo. Oh my god.
Yo-Yo?
Vivid plays
Oh,
Wrestler. Okay.
Magic Carpet Vivid.
I'm assuming it's Magikarp, but that's game 5, so it might not be. I
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
we'll
don't
see.
want to fight Yo-Yo, but
I think you'll be fine against Magikarp soon.
like I'm probably
What?
gonna win if it's Magikarp, but I'm not gonna be happy. Like, I fucking hate Yo-Yo. I've never
Gotta get
lost a
used these
set to
tough
Magikarp.
matchups, especially.
I've never
Yeah.
lost a game to Magikarp in bracket actually. I'm 3-0 and it's all been 3-0.
Mhm.
But like,
We'll see.
fucking
see what
Yo-Yo.
happens.
It's
wonder
also
if they'll get
usually
the
last hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, let me just go ahead and set up streams.
Walt, did you enjoy
Stream
the bomb
here.
ditto?
Yeah, it was
Here.
fun.
Alright,
I enjoyed watching it.
Seems like it's a little more fun to watch than play.
It's the
Oh, for
least fun
sure.
thing to play in this game. I hate it so much. But I don't know what else to do unless I'm gonna like grind Archer again, but I literally haven't touched him in a month, so
Yeah, it just threw me off. Like, why is he going bomb the whole way? I don't understand.
I don't know what else to do. I don't have another like choice.
Yeah.
My other option is Para, which is a terrible idea, or Archer, which like I don't know. Wait, can I set something to be on both streams? SmashGG won't let me do that. Me and Magikarp are playing.
Oh,
Oh,
shoot. Yeah, it
Oh,
doesn't.
wait,
I don't think it
yeah.
matters.
Both our streamers.
That is
It's not
odd. We've
the
never
same.
had both streamers play before.
You should just have to
Well,
set
we
your
treat it
own-
as a bracket conflict, so we seat us on opposite sides most of the time, but like it happens sometimes.
It happened to happen, yeah.
Yo, let's go. We're getting 2 VODs of the same set. That's hype.
That would be pretty funny. It'd be funny if it was like, I don't know, like a first person game where like you'd be able to see both perspectives, but this is gonna be the
Yeah.
exact
That'd be
same
good.
thing. Open your
Yeah,
channel.
Okay.
Second. Oh. What? Oh, those channels aren't open. Why aren't the channels open? Wait,
Wait,
Where
where
are
are
the
the channels?
are they
did they
gone?
go?
Channels are gone.
Oh, you
Channels are
can talk to them
gone.
through SmashGG.
Yeah, you can message him as a moderator. You can
So
You
is it
can
being a nom?
ask for a mod in Smash GG.
Nom? Or Who's this? This is B, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so B's not. Well, B is playing. B's playing Skindle.
Mhm.
They're
What do you
both
mean,
trying
let's
to do.
waste 50 seconds going to a mod?
Let's see, who do I have to fight? Oh, well, this isn't gonna be fun.
There's a button to get a mod,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it says request moderator. That's an option you have available to you.
And it's not gonna
And
be
we
50
all
seconds. I
replied to
literally-
B's message. That's crazy. Alright, let's see here.
I don't think people actually didn't want Smash GG. I think people just don't like change, and they're gonna fight change until it's normal, and then they won't want to go back.
Yep.
I played in a couple tournaments in the Mario Tennis server recently, and there was one that wasn't run on Smash GG because it was part of a bigger event. It was part of that quarantined rapport that's run on Challenge, and none of them knew how to ban for their own game because they play every tournament on Smash GG and it does it for them. And they were like, "Wow, I never want to do Challenge again." Like.
Let's see here.
Can we not do Smash GG anymore? Nope.
Yeah, this is on. I think
This
it's
is actually better. It's
Yeah.
like we had like one problem.
We had a problem with the way it was set up, and then we
That was
fixed
People are
it.
just whining
now
this
it
to new
works.
system.
Yeah,
It-
people
yeah.
are going to be upset about the existence of a new thing for a while
I
until
can't.
it's
Why are
not
you on
new.
mobile?
Please don't be on mobile.
Why are you on mobile? Here, I'll join. Why don't you have a PC? No. I can join and do a lag test while you guys are doing stuff.
Okay,
Hold
sounds good.
on.
I'm here. I need to. We're waiting for Zyvon stream for my set, so I can do it.
No, it's gonna be me and Magikarp next because we're not top 8 yet.
Chat.
Doug, you'll be after that because you are top 8.
Yep, you got it.
Alright, let's do.
Just get this.
chat.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I have this marked here. I'll just switch these two if I lose here, and then we'll figure out the rest of it as we go. As far as like, I mean, like where the streams are marked. All right, Magikarp's
Okay,
here.
wow.
Here we go.
Okay, so Wop, are you just gonna have both of them join your room? But like the
Yep.
thing,
I'll
the
have
thing
one
about
of them join my room and then the other.
the thing about what you're doing is that prioritizes someone who
It's
is
closer to you.
closer to you. Yeah. So like that's why speed tests are usually better.
Well, you can do both as well.
Yeah.
Okay, let me set up the stream.
Okay.
That.
Wop, you got that.
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you. You are the best.
No problem.
But yeah, always make sure you do speed tests as well as the joining room,
Yeah.
just in case like you could have someone who's like you feel their connection's perfect like in your room and then it's like worse than theirs and they just happen to be like further.
Oh god, what do I ban? The stages are all bad. I think that's the worst one. Yeah.
Just,
Alright.
You know?
I'm gonna go ahead and mute. Y'all can enjoy watching me go through hell.
Oh my gosh, Justin propagandized the fact that you have to click more things on Smash GG and now B's complaining about it.
Justin's propaganda.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
All right, listen. So it's not like
Your
propaganda.
pointer finger is so tired, I know.
It's getting such a workout, bro. And also, it's not just me. There are a bunch of people in that conversation. Like y'all are just like, oh yeah, it's only Justin or it's only Keystone, because y'all want to minimize, the 5 or 10 people that we had who didn't want to move to Smash GG, I mean, like I understand that, like trust. I get that it's like 100 times easier for TOs because like you have literally every feature. Like if there's a thing you want to do, you can do it. But like it's so much worse. Like for people, assuming that the people know how to ban, which I don't personally think is a very difficult skill to learn, but that's just me.
Wait. Okay, hold on. No one ever uses the chat. Just use it. What do you?
Also, my money is on Zyvon to win this game because Magikarp's gonna break spin into bombs. So,
Oh yeah, I was completely. Oh yep, brace that on you. Alright, let's see. Yep, brace into bombs.
he's
Yep.
gonna see a bomb and he's gonna break spin into it. Like, oh, that was a nice.
Okay.
Trade. Cool, we're still going. Okay.
Okay, yeah, he does. He's definitely getting something going. To Magikarp's credit, he has gotten better.
I just want Magikarp to
Stop break spinning.
like.
Stop break spinning. Like literally stop break spinning. Stop break spinning and you might just win this particular matchup.
Like you literally every single other one of your moves invalidates bomb. Like
Oh, we
No.
told him on his stream, like, oh, you should just use your D-pad so you don't get any dash inputs. And like you actually win. And he was like, oh man, maybe I might do that, and then he didn't.
that's funny.
Because he's
Oh,
definitely dashing.
Oh, B's DQing? Okay, I'll DQ.
Yeah, she thinks that it's a
Well, no, she
huge
can't.
deal, it is.
Well, it is because she literally can't play because she doesn't have a laptop. So
Okay. 0. Oh wait, no,
I've
that's
done
the wrong-
Smash GG on mobile. It's not that bad.
you do everything on mobile. You're built different.
I'm not built different. That's like a very common thing.
I've like Smash G is objectively awful. If you need someone else to tell you that, we can wait until.
Okay,
Zyvon
if you'd like to
gets-
change this.
No, she said don't use mobile.
Yeah, mobile's awful.
It's
Like,
bad, but it's usable.
I think it's bad and it's
Changing winners is not available for player-reported events. What?
like what? I've never gotten that message in my life. Wait, what did you do to get that?
I said DQ. I put B as DQ and Skindle
Oh
is
no,
0.
it's there. It's there. It went
Submit
through.
result.
It's
Please use
there.
the reset feature.
No, it's there. It's
I think-
Skindle's there. Skindle
that-
1
that just
he's
clicked.
DQ'd.
Yeah,
Oh, we're good.
I see
Yeah,
it.
it's good.
Okay, good. All right, let me start commentating. Anyway,
If you want us to like, or if you want me to do the commentating or TOing, let me know.
okay.
Yeah, no, everybody in the call can do anything. So if you want one of us to like do something else, just hit us up.
We'll see. Regardless, we're seeing seeing kind of same verse, second verse, same as the first here with the second game.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe that.
We're seeing a lot of like, not Magikarp not doing a very good job keeping Yo-Yo out or keeping Bomb out.
It's crazy that he like could just use jab and then he'd win.
I mean, you kind of get. I mean, I don't know. Kind of forced Magikarp into. Kind of had to. Zyvon.
Well, right, but the reason we were there is because he was like in set bomb range.
No,
Like,
sorry, I
because he
cut out,
breaks-
but that was a joke because he used 8B when Zyvon was below him.
Oh. Yeah. You could have, if he walked the dog there, you might have actually just been able to destroy the bomb and not get hit.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Sometimes
You might have been too close.
Leo's like a moderately difficult character.
Yeah, no, he's not easy. I would not call Yo-Yo easy.
Yeah.
But like when you need to do one move in order to win a matchup, that's the easy part.
Especially with the more difficult extensions you can get off of aerial break spin, like mashing specifically at the right height to cross platforms and then.
Like my Yo-Yo versus Zyvon's bomb, I'm not winning, but I might not get 5-0'd, which is like, it says a lot because I've never played
Oh,
Yo-Yo.
this is top 8. This is not top 8. Top 8 qualifier.
This is not top 8. This is loser top 8 qualifier.
Okay. Yeah, you mentioned 5-0, which is why I was confused. Anyway,
Oh no, I just
Um,
meant like, that's
yeah.
just usually the amount that we play.
All right, we are going to.
When we used to play before top 8.
Me and you?
Yeah.
No. I actually
Like
don't
back-
remember that. Was I still
Yeah,
playing Artist?
No, like at the beginning of season 2, like back before everyone quit. And you could like get 2 good players to fight. like round 2,
That's
you know?
crazy.
Yeah, I remember that. That was fun.
Before everyone quit, that's crazy.
I was like, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah, best of 3 wrestler. That's the thing of the past, isn't it, Justin?
Mr. Wrestler is like the best character in the game.
Yeah. Wrestler is the current best character in the meta right now.
What is your reasoning for that? I'd like to know.
Just because if Wrestler happens, it matters more.
Yeah. So like, if you just like mess up one time and disadvantage, you lose a game. That matters way more. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
to get is more important.
You can get like,
Uh,
because Wrestler can get like the damage, roughly the damage of like a water combo.
I
that you
don't.
would land
I
in the
don't know
match.
how much Carp was thinking about this. But that gobble was the biggest Chad move. I gotta say.
brain
Yeah, that was pretty sick.
Like the grab tech jab just.
that was fighting
good.
game shit for real, for real.
Yeah, no, that was good. I don't know if he meant to do it, but if
Fortunately,
he
the
did, then that'd be awesome.
Wrestler does have to pick between speccing into the best of 5 buff or the midnight buff, which is nice. He can't have both at the same time.
Zybon,
That's good. That's
Zybon
good.
right now taking Sanford Kelly's advice and pick
Just pick a top
Or
tier. Just pick a top
game
tier.
4. Such a good call.
At FGC Dad.
I don't necessarily trust that this will work though, because Zybon's skill with the character tends to be inversely proportional to that character's position on the tier list. So I have very
That's
little.
really funny. And Maglo is the best character.
Like
Might
yeah,
not.
yeah. See, like I feel like she's just gonna teleport behind him and like get dash attacked or jabbed, and just
Teleport
die.
behind him and not do anything.
Yeah, and she's gonna like teleport behind him, get jabbed, and be like, "Man, Yo-Yo's stupid."
Yeah.
Like,
This, ladies and gentlemen, is how I beat Zybon's Maglo with my.
Yeah, like Magikarp mashing just caught her teleport behind.
yeah,
Like,
like
I'm pretty sure he was trying to go towards her on the other side of the screen. He started break spinning, and she was suddenly on top of him.
Yeah.
yeah, you're just like, "Oh, all right, facts." Like,
God, imagine if this was the grand finals of Nuggets versus P47. That would be so much more cathartic.
That
Let's
says a
see
lot
here.
about our society.
Yeah, it does. Shut up,
Yep.
dude. Let's see here.
Yeah, no, spikes are not good, so glad she stopped doing those.
Spikes are do basically nothing in this matchup because of Yo-Yo's.
They do a
huge
lot
range.
against
Jab
Magikarp
and
because
walk.
he's bound to break spin into
because
them.
he's just gonna break spin into one. Like,
Yeah. He has the special demo of KF2 where Yo-Yo only has break spins. Unfortunately.
That's actually KF2 Community Edition.
Yeah. True.
Yo.
Magikarp thinks he's playing in his own like Fever Dreams bracket where Yo-Yo can only use break spin.
That was good teleport. So, okay, flying over the apple there. Okay, cashing with some 5B. Yep.
Yo,
Ooh.
snuck through the fireball. Okay.
Yeah, no, that
Yeah,
was
that was kind of clean from Magikarp there. Ooh,
P block.
Yeah.
Okay.
that was kind of
All right,
cold.
all right, you
Good
shut
shit,
me up,
Magikarp.
Magikarp. That was pretty good. That was pretty
You see
good.
you.
I wanted so like at the beginning of that game, like I'm not gonna front, like he was definitely just mashing and like she did some bad teleports and he was just like, all right, facts, easy. And like toward the end, he kind of he started. I'm
He's
not gonna-
valid. He's valid.
Definitely.
All right, let's
Second half of that game, he was gaming. I respect.
go on to game 5 here.
It'll be funny to see the
Can we
different
please
commentaries
switch off?
from
we
different
s-
commentary booths.
Sabah is going to be so mad if that.
Yeah,
Do
like
we-
I feel like we should be like commentating more seriously, but also like I don't know. I am here to be happy. So
Yeah.
Is it? I don't think there's a. I don't think we're like being mean. Like,
oh, I was
think-
talking.
No,
bad,
I just feel like the circumstances. Okay, Parasol here.
but also I was right. So.
I agree with this choice as a player counter pick against Magikarp.
I agree. This is a lower character on the tier list, so she's better at it.
Yeah. Also, Magikarp tends to fold against aggression and Zybon.
Yeah, exactly. Which
Kind
is
of playing very defensively.
all of Parasol's moves are actually negative on hit against Yo-Yo, so I don't really understand why that is. But
Schultz.
like he can literally just mash 8B or 2B every single time Parasol hits him, and like Parasol will still be in lag.
Yeah.
So
Your combo is now my combo.
Fuck Shulk moment.
literally, yeah, like he literally has shield art,
He does.
which is funny because actually he can do anything out of hit stun except shield because
That's why in KFC Community Edition we're giving other characters Monado arts, like we're giving Hammer speed art. That's gonna be
Yeah.
really fun.
Hammer.
Let's.
Okay, so Zyvon actually going down like early on.
Oh no.
Yo, we had a shield hitting behind. Okay. That was
Yeah.
really nice. Back into the corner. Didn't get much off of it, but
Zavon getting something started here.
yeah. But and then she gets put right back in the corner with a break spin jab. That's tough.
Okay, that command grab was not because Yo-Yo was Yo-Yo. That was because it was just a good command grab.
That was a really good.
I'd like to
That was
know
really good decision making from.
It's looking not great for Zyvon here.
Damn
Carp's
Nuggets, is that you?
Yo! Carp's
has a
out
Nugget
front about
skin.
80 health here. Damn, this man just DP'd out of shield when no one was near him. Chad.
That's sick. I would do that.
Zyvon on 6 health here.
And Zyvon's gonna take it. That said, we do have like, one more Parasol combo, or one more Parasol extension this could be. That's
Oh,
not
the
gonna
break
speed of
spin.
Breakskin gonna
Break-
take it.
Break spin.
Wow,
Really
Zavon
good
out of the tournament
here.
really early.
Carp. And Zyvon gonna be going out before top 8 for the first time this year.
Yep.
So,
Wow.
Glad to see Magikarp improving as a player.
I'm glad to see a lot of people improving as a player. We got Celica coming up. We got now Magikarp finally getting a good win under his belt. We got Xander obviously getting a lot better with the Parasol. We got all kinds of stuff going on here.
Yeah, this is ironic given the fact that before the set, Zavon was talking about how her record on Magikarp is 3-0 and she has never lost a game against.
This is why
Um,
I never talk shit. Even though I
Yeah.
have a lot of room to talk shit, I try to avoid doing it ever because I'm just gonna lose the next time I play the person.
I
Like-
love talking
That's why
shit.
I
after
talk
the
shit
set, though.
for you, Justin.
Exactly. You talk shit to lots of people, and when you do it, it's okay because it doesn't chef curse me. But like if I ever talk shit, I'm like, damn man, I'm
That's
so
a
much
what?
better. Like if I'm ever gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna smash Croc, I'm way better than him, then he's just gonna 5-0 me the next time we play. So I'm
Justin,
never-
do you think that would apply to when you were talking about B?
Wait, when I was what?
Talking about B, and then like you played that one time, the money match that was streamed, and then you lost.
Yes.
You were chapping about it.
Yes, it was.
I will
Alright,
literally
wow.
use the chat.
Writing down
Nope,
notes.
never mind.
Justin, please talk shit to me.
Justin, please.
That's the thing. I'll talk shit about wrestler, but I'll never talk shit about one of the wrestler players.
Man.
Like I'll talk shit about the matchup, but never about the person I'm fighting.
Which is fair. That's actually that's a good way to handle it because like you don't offend anybody,
Yeah.
and then you also don't get checkers.
Like I will say, your
Double win.
matchup is free, but like you might be able to beat me. I don't know.
So next up, we're probably gonna have. It
Oh yeah,
says,
Magikarp's in top 8. Good shit.
yeah. So Magikarp can do his, or also I don't know whether we're gonna split it up, top and bottom on both sides, or if we want to do winners bracket.
Let's see here.
Because it says that Pizza Time and Toby are supposed to be on Magikarp's screen, which is fine. I have no problem with that. But according to someone who I was talking to, I don't remember who it was. I thought we were supposed to have Zyvon do both winners' side. Not sure, but I think we can just roll with it. I have no problem with just rolling with it.
Anyway.
Just have whoever is slated on the
Okay,
screen
Anama
to
is
do
in
it.
top 8. This is not very common. Good stuff, Magikarp. Yeah.
Skindle in top 8, that's great. Good for them. They unfortunately be DQ'd, but they have been doing really well recently.
Yeah.
And then we have Wilkid aka Bonathan in top 8. Gonna be fighting Magikarp. And I have not seen the
That
Yo-Yo
is-
MK matchup in a long time.
That is like a fanfic. Like if you'd read that to me, like 3 months ago, I'd tell you you're like insane. You're on a different
Uh-huh.
planet. Like,
I
We
mean,
have
you fought him,
two-
right? He's playing melee.
We have two
Yeah,
sets
he's straight up
potentially that we
doing
could
it.
stream. We're gonna stream.
like the way Bonathan plays is really scary because it's also a way that like only, in my opinion, only 2 characters, Meta Knight and Water, even let you improve. Like his neutral has a lot of holes in it, in my opinion, or at least it did the last time we played. But like if he hits you, bro, you're taking 200 damage. Like no exceptions. I did not get hit by him at any point. Like I played a first to 10 with him. I never got hit and took less than 150.
Yeah.
And like that's not any shot at him. Like that's a completely valid way to play Meta Knight, in my opinion. Like I think that's the correct way to learn Meta Knight, is to learn how to do that first, and then like kind of patch up your neutral from there. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like, it's gotta be fun, cause like, no, I mean like, cause like a lot of people, like what I heard from Sean was like, or Sean's his real name. He doesn't want to play melee because of like it's extremely like tech like.
and then he
Heavy.
plays the hardest character in the game.
Well, no, but like he might want it, but not to the level of melee, which is like a really good medium. Because like I can understand someone being like, I want a character with a lot of tech. I don't want to play melee.
That's true.
Because like I tried like to like L cancel all my moves, and like that's hard. Like that's actually mad hard. What the heck?
Wop, you're hilarious.
I
Okay.
genuinely don't know how to. I'm just. It's like holding
Like,
a,
if
it's like
anyone,
holding a
like,
time
if
bomb.
anyone else besides you, or like maybe me, had asked that, like it would have sounded like such a dick move.
Wait, ask what?
Looking tourney committee.
I just had no idea how to phrase it.
Like, if you
Oh.
read that out of context, it seems really mean, and then you realize, like, oh, Wabitron said it. Okay, he's like actually.
Okay, I'm curious. What does that mean? Because I'm.
Because like I
Go ahead.
can't imagine you saying that like to her and like not being like actually serious, you know?
So
Yeah.
okay, I'll tell you something. There's something else I gotta say, but I can't say it right now.
I tend to be very blunt when I
I don't
say
know
it,
how,
'cause-
when you were hanging out in Attorney General, but there was some fuckery going on there.
Yeah, I saw.
Okay,
I
good,
tried
good,
to diffuse it. But it's
All right, check in my match with Zet. Give me 1 minute.
okay. This is gonna be Bomb Wrestler, a matchup that is becoming very common. You know, we're seeing 1, 2. Who does Bonathan play? Just Meta Knight?
Just Meta Knight. He is solo Meta Knight in every fighting game that he plays where Meta Knight is present.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
All right. Did Tick? Never mind. I don't know what Tick's doing. All right, we're gonna go to factory tour. I like this stage pick. All right. I don't know why Zavon ran right. Oh wait, Zavon spawned on the right. All right, so going into the set, we're seeing Zet doing a very good job of setting up a Doug much more defensive than the other Brock, but which definitely helps out in this matchup as Doug has a very Doug has a good record against most of the. Zet has not given him trouble as of late. The dive kick gonna get stuffed out. Zet taking an early lead. But we're definitely seeing Doug being able to slip around Zet's wall really well and just get in and yeah, the air dodges and yeah, Zet's having quite a time keeping Doug out. There's one command grab and just like almost immediately back into but Zet's doing really well, and 3 bold bombs away from death, 3 regular bombs now. Oh, yep, set bomb, take it. Forcing Doug into a very unfavorable position, meeting him in the air. That was very good. All right.
Winning this matchup without a shield is really hard. Just thought I'd put that
So
out
could
there.
you leave the voice chat because
I got you. I'm not. I
Yeah.
literally deafened. I just
Ye-
popped in for 1 second.
Yeah. I'd just rather if both players. We'll see. All right. Anyway, shut up, Justin. We'll see. All right. Zet sticking with bomb. I expect to see the wrestler. Going to the right side this time. Doug, wrestler, a very fast character at killing the streamer. Immediately having a less hard time with. We're definitely. Actually, my words were looking really tasty there. 'Cause Doug is actually being kept out pretty well here. Zet going forward, very dangerous. Kind of just want to keep your distance against wrestler. Oh, the buddy toss. One command grab. Not get a read off for it. That's... Oh. Okay, yeah. Is that able to get to the ground? Ooh, the gobble into the second buddy toss. That's damage. Now that bomb players are going for that buddy toss more often. Sets go pre-block sets command grabs through the bomb set. It's now anyone's game. Couple more command grabs will take it, but Doug, few bombs away from death. That will be the game. Yeah. Doug going 1-1. So going into this game 3, we're gonna go to Bubbly. This stage I like a lot better for Bomb. Very large stage, lots of really good platforms to mix up your bomb angles. Yeah. Doug has kind of popularized the use of Harriet, and we never really saw any wrestlers go for it, but he does in. Same time here, we're seeing really good neutral being played here by these two players. The use of slide is movement option from Zet to get out of the platform is really good. You kind of just want to quickly get away from wrestler. Oh, the Meteor Plancha. That was a little random, but does get stuffed out. Not a lot of disjoint. Ooh, he blocked the bomb set. Command grab. Does not get a read. That sort of gets to the ground, gets the bomb. We'll see if he can make something happen here. Yup, he does. Alright, gets the max damage. Ooh, barely air dodges out of that ground. Gets the mash of the stomp here. The air dodge in. Does not get a combo, though. The drop kick, knowing that Zet put the bomb on the platform, knowing that he can get through. Doug saw 3. Some amazing awareness. Yeah, of course I know. Alright, yeah, two players very set in their characters. Going back to Bubbly, this is a stage I like. Both. Doug has performed. Wrestler players have historically performed pretty well on the stage, as you can command grab across. Pretty good for everyone. Boom, boom. Wrestler's so cool. Nice. Alright. Zet taking a very solid lead here. Again, the gobble catching the whiff on the. Not get anything in the corner though. Gobbles are actually negative on hit in the. So that was a bad idea for Zet. But Doug has not managed to turn that into equalizing of that lead. So it's looking very good for Doug, Zet especially. Zet can kind of force trades. There we go. Forcing him to block with the set bomb. The set bomb explodes. Doug thinks he can in. Zet capitalizes on that with a bolt. Excellent awareness from Zet here. Gonna go to game 4. 5. I like this stage better for Zet than I do for Doug. I believe this is Zet's counter pick. This is Doug's counter pick, so I'm not sure about the stage pick, but I can see the advantages. Yep, using the command grab to finish it off. Doug with the excellent spacing of those air gaps to beat out, kind of deal with Zet's wall, kind of spacing them perfectly, using them like a lot of characters with better, like longer range buttons do. But Wrestler kind of has to make do with what he has. Oh. And it's got a slide kill here, really fishing for it. Yeah, you kind of just break. Oh no. Doug taking a few bumps to get in. This is tough. This is getting tough. Zed is weaving around these attempts to get in here. Yup, they're going to take it at the minimum height. Can't really trade once the wrestler's that close. Doug's house going up 3-2. All right. Ooh, that was a really good command grab right through the. You kind of have to have really good awareness to do something like that, which Doug definitely has from playing the game for a while. Doug had a rough start. Actually. So if any of you players run to this bracket and are thinking, man, I'm never gonna get good at Kirby Fighters 2's, the story of Doug's success is really inspiring. Going from like a solid, he was always like a solid player. Going from that to like winning a lot of our events. Very cool to see. All right, yep, command grabs just the right time.
Yeah, Doug barely
really sneaking it in there.
Doug barely
Doug
made
will have to be very patient. Ooh, the momentary float to catch it, but Doug is too smart for that. He command grab anyway, going up 4-2.
Yeah, Doug barely made 15th, the last slot on our first PR, and then this past season he actually won 9 tournaments, so he's like good and stuff now. Definitely one of the biggest success stories to come out of this game, I would say.
Okay. Streamers.
Rest in peace, stream.
Oh no. Okay. Okay, there we go. It's all good. Oh, yep. Amazing defensive command grab.
Gonna jump back in here
Yep.
because I am now here because Discord crashed. To say that that was a huge missed opportunity for a buddy toss for Zet. Would have gone ahead and pretty much ended this game.
Uh-huh.
That like
Well,
he
he
had
does
Doug
still
stuff.
swing guts.
No, he wouldn't have actually died. Oh, he does die to the command grab there. There was a situation right before that where he had Doug in the corner shielding a bomb that was like an up thrown bomb and had a set bomb right at buddy toss distance, and Doug like was in the exact position where you can run up and grab there, and he just didn't do it.
Yeah.
And Zet almost never goes for that setup. He just goes for like, put the bomb down behind you, run up and hope they're scared into shielding, and they will be sometimes because like bomb is scary and you want to shield. But I would definitely like to see him go for more actual setups into buddy tosses instead of just like getting reads on situations where they'll work. Like,
Yeah.
you can go for reads on that, but it's way better if you also set up like reasons your opponent will want to shield.
We definitely see a lot more of buddy toss setups from you. I didn't see in either.
Zet,
I
like, that's the
didn't
thing.
see
Like
as
Zet,
much of that.
Zet will go for them, but he doesn't really have setups, and that's I think like the next step for him.
Setups in general are really a next step for Zet in terms of his bomb gameplay.
Yeah, his neutral's really solid. He does a really good job shutting off your approach options, your escape options, etc. Getting hit by him at point blank is less scary than getting hit by me, and that is sort of the only major flaw I see in the way he plays right now.
Yeah.
Because he does everything else very, very well.
I set up. I expect with neutral and stage picking relatively optimized at this point, this game is going to become setup fighters too.
Ooh, that's
at
just
some
whiff
point.
punish on the dash
Really
grab.
good whiff punish from Zet here. Wow.
Right, perfect.
Huge. This might be a perfect.
It's one more bomb for a perfect. Of course, it is also
my
Wrestler.
God.
3 reads might just turn the game around, but this is one bomb from a perfect.
Oh
Oh,
my
internet
God.
freaking out for a moment.
Oh,
Okay. I
okay,
don't
we're
think-
all right.
I think Doug's just gonna give up on that one. The internet started to stutter for a second, but the score was 220 to 7. So
I don't know. Never
Yeah.
trust. Never trust.
Okay, 4-4 here.
let's go to game 9 now.
I'm expecting to get summoned to a Smash GG's chat any moment now.
Bro, could you imagine if like Mango hosts?
If Mango did what now?
Sorry, I cut out. If Mango
Cutting in
hosted
and out.
FPS,
Hosted FPS.
like we have
It
Mango's
would be a
birthday
bigger
best.
scene, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't know. We would either be a much bigger scene, or we would literally already be dead. There's no in between.
Doug has asked if we can replay that game, and we're going to. I was not paying attention to if it was stuttering before that. It definitely might have been. I wasn't looking,
Yeah.
but
Let's set it back to 3-4.
they already did. They just haven't
Uh,
confirmed it on Smash GG.
Oh, got it. I
So
don't like
if
the overlay.
if
but-
Zet doesn't, oh
Mhm.
right, yeah, my bad. If Zet doesn't win this,
Oh, it's all good.
I'll just like
Mhm.
reset it in Smash GG. If he does, we'll confirm it.
All right.
It was Rivals, right? Yeah.
Was right.
Yeah. I understand why we have to replay it, but if I was Zet, I would be pretty miffed. But it's understandable.
I will say my favorite moment of the last couple months of KF2 was when Doug called for a replay of our game 1, and then I was one hit from perfecting him in the replayed game 1. That was a good one.
Yeah. Did you lose the initial game?
I won the initial game by like 1 hit, and he wanted to replay it because he said there was a lag, like stutter on the last hit, and then I won the replayed one by 224.
That's sick. All right. Let's see here. Okay, going into this. Okay, going into the what may be the final game of the set. Oh no.
It like stops completely for a second. Yeah.
Okay, we're good. Oh, shit.
All right, are we gonna try this one again? Let's try this one again.
Yep. We're gonna kill the room. There we go.
Yep, I'm going to.
Ah. I have been trying.
Oh hey, I can go into the Smash
moving
GG
games.
chat and talk to them. Wonderful.
Oh shit, my room is still up. Hold on, let me switch on my second monitor and close that. There we go. Anyway. Hold on.
So it's here. Alright, they're just gonna go off stream, so let's do that. Okay, so in that case, let's get, Magikarp is playing his set, so we'll get Skindle and Anam on here. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break, and then we'll get Skindle and Anam. Alright, hello again everyone. I am back. We're gonna get
There.
Anam and
What set
Skindle.
are we doing now?
It's Anomaletics and
Oh,
Skindle.
now it's Skindle?
And this should be, if Skindle knows their matchups here, this should definitely be Fighter against Bell.
Skindle as a fighter? I actually
Yeah,
didn't
they've been
know.
going more and more Fighter recently.
Okay.
And that is a very hard matchup for Bell, and Whip is not.
Wait, Anama, don't you mean believe?
You can say that if you want. I don't care that much. Um,
No.
and
I don't
Skindle
care
is
either.
going with
I
their
was just-
Fighter. Yes, okay. So it's going to be Fighter Bell.
Yeah.
And this matchup is hard for Bell.
Yeah, definitely.
Hadokens are very good, and Bell goes through a little bit of a cooldown on his shield when he counters something. Just like it's not too long, just like a quick little animation of the counter coming out. But that animation can't be interrupted, and you can just kind of get trapped there by fireballs. Add into the fact that Jump 5B can also outspace the shield counter. I believe Vulcan Jab can, maybe not Power Shield, but certainly the regular one. And yeah, this is a difficult matchup across the board for Bell. We will see if
Definitely.
Skindle knows it, because their fighter is still relatively new. They picked up fighter like the last week of Season 2.
Anama has a bad habit of kind of just giving up with bad matchups, which is a bad habit
It's
to have when you play
mostly
Bell.
just with Wrestler, but I also haven't seen him fight fighter, at least in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. I don't know how good he is at this matchup, but I also don't know how much Skindle knows about their character for the purposes of this matchup.
I've heard, and from Angel, that this matchup is worse than Wrestler.
I
But
don't believe that, but it is quite bad. Angel
Yeah.
opinions are known to be interesting, but it is quite bad. It is certainly
Yeah.
one of the hardest matchups this character has.
This is
That
also
looks like a
someone who
misinput, but it worked
drastically
out.
outrates their character.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and of course if you do get close, fighter also has a command grab, so
Yeah.
that's never good for Bell. It makes matchups that are otherwise very easy become possible for the opponents, and matchups like this become even more in fighter's favor. This one
Anama
is
is
pretty
doing a
close
really
right
good
now.
job following Skindle's DI, though.
He is, yeah. Ooh, I bet that one was supposed to be a command grab. Oh,
Well,
internet, please.
are we good?
We're gonna just
Zavon,
completely
this
stop
might
for a
be on
moment.
your end.
It better not be, I just got a new LAN adapter.
Yeah, this would be really awful.
Yeah.
Also, my Twitch stream like shows the bitrate and it hasn't changed at all, so
Oh,
I
really?
doubt it's my
Really?
internet.
Okay. Yeah,
But we can.
I'm just thinking because it's the second time.
Yeah,
but
we can
we'll
we can
see.
try it.
Might just be a
Alright.
Nintendo netcode moment. All right, you're gonna kill the room. Okay.
We're just gonna kill it and try again.
Okay. I cannot wait because I get my second shot Sunday, so I want to have offline KF2 tournaments soon.
Oh yes.
Oh wait. See, nice.
We can at least have like a couple people meeting up somewhere. Like
Okay.
it's gonna be great to be able to see human. I'm fully vaccinated, so
You are? Okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
Just have a
Um,
KF2 house.
How
yeah.
many people in like that group that I don't know if the specific place you run tournaments can stream, but basically
We
how
will
many
now,
people in
'cause
that
I'll
group
stream.
are, like- Oh, okay. But how many people in that group are like vaccinated as well?
I know Doug is.
Literally everyone but me.
Yeah,
Every
Justin is
single
about to be. It's not
Damn,
everyone, but
you haven't
most
been able to
people,
get him.
yes. Justin's about to be, and Doug
Yes.
is. I am.
Okay, awesome.
I
Very excited
don't
for
know
that.
about Trey, but I also don't know if he plays this game anymore anyway.
Trey would be cool to meet.
Can
Let's
confirm
see
he's
here.
very cool.
Yeah.
Can't confirm. Very cool. 10
You
out of
guys all seem really cool.
We do our best.
Hey,
Fighters gonna do more
gamers are
damage.
cool to an extent.
Yeah.
It's just gonna grab anyway.
What? So one thing I was curious about is because one of those sets you were, but you inexplicably Zet.
You completely cut out for a second. What was that? And try again.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. So during the set of Doug versus Zet, you would run towards Zet sometimes, and I'm just curious.
I was not
About-
paying any attention whatsoever.
Fair enough. Anyway.
Okay, that's something I like to see from Skindle more, using the jump 5B. Because Fighter controls the ground so well in this matchup, but to control the air, you still can, but you've got to be very careful doing it with your jump 5B, and not trying to just catch landings with Fireball, because Bell does have counterplay if you only stay on the ground.
Yeah. but the double kick is very strong. Just because
It is
it's
such a
frame
good
called,
move.
but it covers so much space.
And it's a projectile.
Really
like,
good
it's so
stuff
big.
from Anama, though.
Yeah, he's doing really well right now compared to their last game.
Oh, all right.
Nice command grab.
Ooh, and that's probably a misinput command grab there with the spot dodge, because in case anyone is not aware, up and shield spot dodges in this game, just like down and shield. And the command grab input is up B, so if you hit up too early before you've dropped shield, you get spot dodge, and it ruins command grab punishes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, the command
Anama's
grab
saying
is
imagine
not
bell
bad.
combos with
It's really
bouncy
dope.
wall. Might
You're in.
might
Top
be a
of the line.
reality.
Yeah.
That is important.
What was that, Justin?
All right.
We are in losers top 8.
Oh, yeah, I didn't change that.
All good. But yeah, command grabs and spot dodges are very silly in this game. I wish there was
There's-
like a separate button for command grabs.
There's like basically no reason to neutral spot dodge or like air dodge game.
I mean, it has its uses, but like, it's not as useful as it is in Smash.
Yeah. I agree.
I think you're probably a little bit biased because it's a really, really bad idea against Bomb, but
That's fair.
it
That's
does
fair.
definitely have its uses.
Oh.
There are some characters who
You know
can
what?
cover like in-place air dodges and spot dodges very, very well. Characters like Bomb, Cutter, Magalore to a degree, Parasol with the held inputs, Hammer and DDD. I think those are probably the big ones. Whereas like rolling, you have to read a bit more because rolls are not terrible in this game. They're definitely better than they are in Smash.
I've been
They're
playing too much Skullgirls. When you said rolling, I got laughing.
Rolling, rolling.
They
Anyway.
yelled that. That's funny.
Did-
Yeah, for April Fools.
So Annie, the new character, that's her voice line on Jump Heavy Punch, which is like probably her best move, and certainly the one she uses most in neutral, is rolling.
It's not jump heavy kick?
It's Jump Heavy Punch, the sword swing.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
For April
okay.
Fool's Day, they replaced all of her lines on every move with rolling.
Oh,
It
God,
was
that sounds
beautiful. It was so
That's
funny.
really funny.
Yeah, it's good for the.
I love
music,
Skullgirls.
but
It's a
then
beautiful
like-
game.
Very fun game. Well,
Yeah, I
it's
hear
fun
you.
to play with friends.
Unfortunately, Beowulf is there, but it's still a great game.
Okay, well. Anyway, back to this game.
KO2.
Anama's doing a really good job of just like kind of keeping Skindle out and just like keeping them guessing on when he's gonna shield, when he's gonna dash B, when he's gonna
Yeah.
Yeah, and Om's
Jab.
has been very good. Oh, and that was again, I think, a missed command grab punish.
Silly.
Those are the kind of
That
things
was-
about this game that, like, this is a game with relatively low amounts of tech skill, but it's extremely precise because of the lack of a buffer. So, getting out of shield punishes is so much tighter than it is in things like Smash. Where even like in older Smash games in Melee and 64, there's no buffer, but like you also have a bigger margin of error for doing like an up B out of shield, for example, because you can do the up B at any point in time during jump squat. Whereas, like in the newer Smash games, you have a buffer window, and Ultimate you have an infinite buffer window, which has its own problems. But it makes buffering out of shield options very easy. So when it's my shield as Bowser, I'm already holding up B, and I'm going to use it as soon as I can. You can't do that in this game. You have to be extremely careful and very precise on when you drop your shield, or if you jump out of shield to do a punish, things like that.
Ultimate's buffer system is really annoying if you delay.
God, I hate it.
Yeah.
Like, it has some really cool things about it. Like, there's some good ideas there, but it's such a mess.
Yeah.
I feel like messing up inputs in general is kind of common in this game compared to like other fighting games, from what I can tell at least.
Well, most modern fighting games have a buffer of some sort.
Yeah.
Most of them are more like Smash 4 or Brawl, where there's like a certain amount of frames where you can buffer things.
Yeah.
Or it'll be like some, a lot of traditional fighters have like cancels that are certain timings. But there's like a buffer or there's a window for it to cancel. And you'll rarely have like frame perfect stuff. Oh, okay, completely DC'd.
Okay.
Let's try one more time. There was no lag, it was just, completely disappeared. So let's try again.
Also, I just realized the winner of this plays me, and either I get the run back with Skindle, or we're having a very long set with
Yeah. We might just like not stream it if it's you and Anam.
Yeah. Stream like, one game if it takes too long, and be like, alright.
Like you're gonna win, but it's gonna take way too long.
Well, we'll see if Anama doesn't, because the only set that you of Bomb versus Bell that we've seen on stream is the incident, but
No, it's happened one more time and I beat him again.
it happened one
He
more
stalled
time.
less and it was closer, because that matchup is better when you don't stall. But I did beat him again. Yeah.
What was it? What was the score?
It was 3-1, I think.
Probably 3-0.
3-1.
No, he won. He won a game, for sure. I remember the last game not being close, but it was a game 4 or 5 set. But he camped less, so he did better because that matchup is harder if you don't camp. Believe it or not.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, no,
crazy
like-
to think about that
I
camping
remember
against a character.
Almost like
was
camping
one of the-
against one of the best camping characters in the game is a really awful idea.
Yeah. I wonder why.
Like, no one in this game
Yeah.
outcamps Bomb except, Cutter and then, situationally Mag and Archer and... Archer and Gooey on some
Yeah.
stages and Mag in some situations.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all there is.
Mhm.
Going rivals, I think it's just better for Anom in terms of stage.
Yeah. I really
Anam
like
likes
when
the
Anam
stage
plays
because he can just go
aggressive.
into the sky. Oh, that power shield hitbox is so massive.
Yeah. I really like when Anam plays aggressive. Very interesting player to watch.
I think Bell is a really
Yeah.
interesting character when they play aggressive across the board. The way people work in shielding as an offensive option is very interesting to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a sort of alpha counter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of works like a counter, I guess.
It's it makes the character very interesting, whereas defensive Bell is, very straightforward. There's not a lot going on.
Yeah.
And especially in this matchup, you don't want to do that anyway, because you're just going to get out-camped. So it's one of the matchups where Bell does have to play aggressive, but they certainly can. And Skindle's having trouble dealing with this
Anama kind
pressure.
of moving all over Skindle's block.
Yeah. This is looking rough for Skindle.
One health on Skindle here.
Maybe
Also,
he hasn't
Skindle, I think,
figured
needs
out
to
his
use
style
the
matchup.
8B more. Rising Break will be very good against someone who is constantly trying to jump jab. Because Anam's been
Yeah.
shielding much less, and that will take the game for Anam. But
Yeah.
Anam started shielding a lot less and going for jump jab over and over again.
I think also just because of the lack of matchup experience on Skindle's part. 'Cause I don't know if
Yeah, I don't think they know this matchup very well. It's a weird one. You do have to know what's going on, even in the matchups that are very good against Bell, other than Wrestler. Wrestler, you can just kind of do your thing.
Yeah, just grab.
But it is tricky to play this matchup right with anyone, even if you have a winning matchup. Even if someone like Fighter, or Archer, or Gooey, these characters that do pretty well for the most part. But you've got to know how the character works and how the shield counter interactions will go.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if Whip would do better in this matchup against.
Whip does not.
Yeah. Okay.
You've got a command grab, and you do technically have moves that outspace the shield counter, but it's very hard to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything less than perfect spacing will get hit by the regular counter, and only the very tip of jump 2B will hit, will avoid the power shields. If that, it might not even avoid it at all.
Right.
There we go. Okay, there's a rising break. Those reads are so huge. They do so much damage every time.
Yeah.
They do.
And Bell has relatively low damage per hit, unless you get a quick finale.
Yeah, Bell has a couple big game-changing moves, but jab is pretty low, and that's most of what he's hitting.
Hold up, Skindle's about to
Jab
down
one does
mode.
22.
Yeah, also jab does hurt. That is true.
Twin Tinker is the real, if you only get one hit of Twin Tinker, then it doesn't do that much.
Yeah.
But it can double hit, do 34.
Yeah, double hit
And
of Twin
that
Finger is
early
really
shield
nasty.
drop into Vulcan jab, and Skindle running away with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skindle Skindle got the download on this right now.
Ooh, and Smash Punch.
Yep, the smash punch. That's a hard button to deal
So
with.
Skindle gonna grab a game here, 3-1, and not just winning a game, but winning it forcefully. That was not
Yeah.
particularly close.
It's popping
So maybe
off.
they're starting to put things together. And they will do this. They will certainly do this kind of thing where they learn what's going on like part of the way through, and all of a sudden, like, they just play everything correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was like the second set that I played against them. I had beaten them. Oh, it was the third set because I 3-0'd them the first, like one of their first couple tournaments. It was like, you know, a brand new player, like learning how the game works. And then by the second time I played them, they'd gotten much better. They took a game, and like all the games were pretty close. And then the third time, I went up 2-0, and like both of the games were pretty easy. And then they like
Yeah.
almost perfected me game 3 and won game 4. And I had to switch to Para to win game 5. And I was just like, now where did this come from? Like,
Yeah.
like when did they learn this?
Yeah.
And just
Definitely.
between games 2 and 3, they figured things out and got really good at the bomb matchup. So, like,
Mhm.
they certainly learn very fast, and I think that finally being in a first to 5 environment will also help Skindle quite a bit. Because the first
Yeah,
to
for
3,
sure.
you know, already would be over by now. But now at this point it's 3-1, and I don't even think the set is over by any means.
Nope.
Yeah. I think we're gonna see a skill that we haven't seen yet in Skindle, which is their adaptability. And right now, what we're seeing, right now we haven't seen a lot of this game, but I think Skindle is doing a lot better at stuffing out this aggression. Oh, okay. Shields right at
That
the
was
right
supposed
time.
to be a command grab, I think.
Yeah, understandable.
Yep,
but,
there we go.
You get the grab and vote. Good command grab from Skindle. Keeping it very close here.
Also,
Dash
one of the
B.
interesting things about this matchup is if you can get right up close to... So, Bell has a kind of option select on... or, like, rather forces your option select to go the wrong way sometimes with the command grabs. Because, of course, when you have command grabs in this game, the move that would come out if you weren't in range comes out instead. And the way Bell can take advantage of that is that when they put their shield up and they have the command grab iframes, the set from 7 to 22, they're invincible to grabs. If you command grab them during that time, the game doesn't like whiff a command grab because that can't happen. So it just plays the animate. It doesn't like play any animation for that. It gives you the move that you would option select into if you were out of the range.
Yeah, it's like turbo throws.
Yeah. And so when your shield is a counter, that's an incredibly effective tool to beat out a lot of characters who have option selects in this game for those situations.
That was good.
So we saw a lot of that in that game from Anam, where he would shield at the right time, where Skindle would go for a command grab and get the Vulcan jab,
Yep.
Yeah.
or get
I feel like-
Rising Break if they held it down.
Yeah. I feel like
Anama's
both
defense has been
players
really good.
Yeah, for sure.
But Skindle's been playing super well as well.
I kind of feel like both players are kind of just debating each other's options and seeing who gets to jump on each other first. That's what it looks like to me currently.
Like, when you have a character who's built around wanting to block things, that's such a departure from the way fighting games usually work that, like, it's a hard adaptation
Yeah.
to make playing against it, even if it's a pretty decent matchup. And I do think Skindle's gotten much better. Didn't take that game, of course, but, like, they looked a little hopeless in, like, in the matchup the first couple of games, even though they were, like, playing neutral pretty well in a sense of, like, spacing moves and moving around well. They weren't really playing the matchup correctly, and then they started to play the matchup very, very much correctly for a couple of games, even though they weren't able to grab that one. So a very encouraging sign. We'll see if Skindle can pull back into this set.
Yeah. Speaking of grabs,
Also, very consistently beating out those close-range dash attacks and getting the command grab punishes. Oh, they've got to
Yep.
stop going for those. They've got to stop going for those air dodges in against the quick finale, or whatever that move is called.
one thing that Bell
Ding
has is
finale?
a lot of
I don't
moves
know.
that hit on both sides, cover both air dodge
Yes.
options.
But if you're on one side, you should be air dodging away from them so that you don't air dodge into the both sides hitbox. Because if you're all the way
Amazing for
on one
Duke
side
and
of
right
them, you have to air dodge away, and then they can't reach you.
The move is called Sting Ding. It is not a
Sting
fire
Ding.
ding, actually.
Okay.
Ding, ding.
I learned that a few months ago from our good friend Xander T. the Togepi.
Ah, yes. I'm sure he said it at one point when I had him muted. We love you, Xander.
Oh no,
Don't worry
this
about
is
it.
looking bad for
Oh, this is really close.
bad for
Skindle getting
Skindle.
back into it.
Tatsu.
And the jump 5V will take it. Skindle getting another one on the board.
Skindle.
Keeping their
Hang
composure,
on
that
to
was
this
very
time.
impressive.
Let's go. Let's go.
Sneaking in that win. Good stuff to skip
noticed a pattern of Anama kind of jumping when he's panicking or when he feels like a set slipping away from him. And Skindle doing great at capitalizing on that sort of habit.
I will
Anama
say that
offense.
this is much watching Anomalex play like characters other than Bomb the wrestler is much more interesting.
I mean, I don't know why he's decided that camping bomb is correct, because like he plays it the matchup well when he doesn't camp, and he gets destroyed when he does.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand it.
Mhm.
But Bell is a very interesting character in the way that they have to like play the game differently than everyone else, and it's cool to
Yeah,
see how people
Bell-
play around that both as and against the character.
Mhm.
Wow, Pizza Time versus Doug in winners finals. That should be a really.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good set.
All right.
Is Magikarp streaming Toby and Bonathan? Let me see.
I guess he could too, huh?
It doesn't look like Magikarp is
Magikarp
streaming.
was
Oh, yeah,
getting
he is. Okay. So that's coming up next over there.
Nice.
Memes aside, I think I will have Zed. I will have, if it's you and Anam, I probably will have you play off stream, just because we're like
Okay.
like so far behind from Smash UG happening at the start.
You're right. Yeah.
I did not put this tournament together, but I did fix it. But it took half an hour, so
Yeah.
we are
Yeah.
behind our schedule, even with 2 streams tonight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Anam with the lead here. It is a pretty significant one, but certainly not insurmountable. I like the stage pick from Anam. This is a difficult stage to deal with, it seems like, for Skindle right now. Oh, good fireball there. Good spacing on it.
All right.
Ooh, that was probably supposed to be a command grab. I bet they were going for a cross-up punish, and then we're thrown off by Anam not actually going all the way through and crossing them up.
Yeah.
Oh, good power shields. Skindle has some trouble here. Those power shields do 24 damage. Does not
Yep.
matter what move it is. 24.
Yeah, very high damage for a counter.
Yeah. Really good.
Ooh, shields the
Even
counter
alpha
in time.
counters in, like other fighting games don't do that much. All right.
Well, also,
Good
counters in
slide
most fighting
under
games
the-
are partially dependent on what you countered. Certainly in every Smash game, counters are dependent on what you countered outside of like Peach counter and I think 1 or 2 others. Oh, Skindle on their last leg here, literally on 1 HP.
Yeah.
Playing very
And the slide
solidly,
will
though.
take it this time.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Anamo playing that set very well, going up 5-2. Going to move on to winners quarters facing Zet,
hmm
which we will have off
We are
stream.
gonna not stream
Probably.
that because otherwise we will actually be here past midnight. We might anyway, honestly. So
Yeah.
that's like,
It's 10 o'clock over there, right?
yeah, it's 10 o'clock, and if we stream that, then I'll have like 5 more sets, including a Bomb versus Anomaletics set.
I mean, I could just go for buddy tosses and make it quicker, but you know.
So are we gonna do winners finals at this point?
Let's go ahead and do winners finals, yeah.
Got it. Let me tag both players.
Let me tell Mom that we're playing it off stream.
All right. Doug, Pizza, gonna be.
Well, those are the numbers that I've gotten from Colgate and from all of the Bell players. Frame 7 to 21. It is not frame 1 invincible to grabs, according to everyone who plays Bell here. I have not tested it myself, so you can ask Colgate if there's any problems.
Yeah, it's 22. That is
Yeah.
correct.
He already has
Yeah. Anama being very nice.
Yeah, it's out of character. I think I reeled him in by telling him to shut the fuck up earlier.
one.
Yeah. No, it's nice. I appreciate it.
Nice Anama is definitely like a different person than what we usually get. So.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like kind of uncomfortable, but
I mean,
it's a
he's-
relief.
Kind of
He's
weird.
he's nice to me in DMs.
Yeah.
We
He's,
were working
his
on.
only modes with me have been like rude, but not really to a significant point, just like a little bit rude or just memeing. There's never been anything else.
Meme.
Yeah.
He's quite the
That's a lot of people.
No, not like
No.
that. I mean
I'm just
literally
saying,
100% of the
it's an
time.
archetype of person that I've
That's
met
like a different thing.
before. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, Doug
Alright.
versus Pizza.
Alright, gamers, I'll be back in 15 minutes or an hour, so wish me luck.
Yep, have
Yeah.
fun.
I just want to bring attention to the fact, right, that Zet just like unironically signed off with OK Gamers. Like, I don't know why. That is so fucking funny to me.
I mean, I hear it like so much to the point where I can't tell if it's ironic or not from most people. So,
Right, but it's like it's Zet, so you
but
know
you
it wasn't.
know it's not ironic because it's Zet. That's correct.
Yeah.
All right, so it's gonna be Doug and Pizza. Now they've
Oh,
played
15
a few times. Has Doug ever beaten him?
Pizza, yes, they are 3-1. Pizza's
Okay,
Doug
because
actually
I know the
won
last
last
couple sets were close. I couldn't remember who won.
The last couple sets were close. Doug won the
And
most
we got a bunch of people watching the set, watching.
The last one I
brackets.
remember was the one where it was game 9 and Pizza perfected him with Beetle on Springy game 9.
That was
Yeah.
Croc. That was not Doug.
No, he definitely also did that to Doug.
Oh, that's really funny.
Like, I watched that. It might not have been an actual perfect, but I watched him, like, 0 to death Doug in Beetle Wrestler Game 9 before. That definitely happened. Oh, yeah, it wasn't a perfect. That was Croc, but he did an extremely similar thing to Doug a couple months ago.
That's really
However, we're not seeing Beetle. We are seeing
funny.
Whip.
Doug's worst nightmare when
Yeah.
Mag is not in the bracket. So. and
Yeah, Doug
sometimes
has
even Mag
had
is
a
in the
lot of trouble with Whip. Got 3-0'd by phone last tournament of last season.
including a perfect.
Mhm.
And losing Whip Mag in different
Yes.
games.
Did not get perfected in Whip Mag, but did get perfected and then also lose Whip Mag, yes.
Yeah. I don't think you can get perfected in Whip Mag. Like, you can
I mean,
lose.
you
I don't
can.
think you can get perfected. But
Like,
you're gonna hit them with a
you
shadow
can
ball.
get perfected in any matchup, but, like, you shouldn't. And a huge damage combo right off the start from Pizza. Oh, I love that command grab. I also really like
yep.
not doing the jab one before it, just going for the command grab raw. Because that's
Yeah,
a
one
really
thing
good
that I
mix that
really-
people aren't really expecting. People are used to reacting to like jabs stopping, and then the command grab being charged after.
Ooh, the drift on Whip Tornado is gonna get hit by that up. Sort of evening out the damage.
Yo!
Not-
Let's go, Doug. 5 air dodges. Love to see it.
Oh, also Pizza stopping after the jab one. That was very good, but now stuck in the corner. Oh, good air dodge though. Good timing on that, and Pizza gonna land.
For how
Yep.
much Doug complains about how broken air dodges are in this game, I'm glad to see him finally start.
Finally actually doing it, yeah.
Like, that's nice.
All right. And then
You
we're
can't just like say, "Oh, this thing is broken," and then continue your shield in place and not use it. Like, that's not how this works.
yeah. Ooh.
Grab.
Oh, no, drifting away from the up grab this time. Learned his lesson. Pizza time, gobbling into the.
All right, that's game
I
one
wonder
for
if
Pizza.
Pizza's like finally come around and like understands that Beetle sucks now. Like, I wonder if that's what this whip is.
Pizza Beetle is a really good character. But yeah,
No,
Beetle
Pizza's
sucks.
really good. Beetle's awful.
Yeah,
Like,
no, you're right. I'd like that he kind of replaced Beetle in a pool of characters. Whip.
I don't know if he did though, like, cause he definitely just plays. Like, he had a day where he's like, you know what, I'm gonna play sword, and then he never played sword.
Right, yeah.
Like, if you like this, he can play the same way he plays Beetle, but it's a better character. So like, I don't know if he's actually gonna keep that or not. Do you like play Olimar and Brawl now? Is that like a thing?
I
That
have
happens?
before. Like, I've done it before. I did it before the time skip. Like, that's not a brand new thing. Why would I do it against you?
I'm not asking about me. I know you wouldn't do it against me. That would be
Like,
stupid. I'm just saying. I've seen it in like one set. I didn't know if that was a common thing outside of that isolated.
look,
instance.
this one was relevant to the conversation again. Because all of our dittos are really fucking bad.
Would you like a ham sandwich? Well, as a pinwheel.
Okay,
like-
so like, you
I
cannot
know,
tell
I'm
me that
kidding,
this
I'm
isn't
kidding, I'm
relevant.
kidding.
I'm objectively correct. Like, that is an important point
Yeah,
to make
I
because
know,
like
I know. It's just
I have
funny.
played some of the worst Dittos in fighting games, and this one is worse than all of them.
Yeah.
Like,
They
it is
were
not-
good
it is
for
not
it.
close.
Hey guys, I played
Like-
Robin and Smash.
Like, I have played all of our Dittos in Brawl, Smash 4, Ultimate. I've even played them in PM once or twice. I have played, I've played Painwheel Dittos. That's another one. You just fly. You both just keep flying, because if you stop, it's a bad idea. And yet, Bomb Dittos are worse than all of these. Like,
I can
it's the
see it.
worst thing I've ever played. It's like, there is
Weird-ass
some
thing for
skill in the
dinner.
matchup, like, you know, putting yourself at certain heights when you're both dash bombing from different, like, certain ranges, like, certain heights are better than others. But, like, so much of it feels so completely random. Like, I'll win a game and then lose a game, and I'll look at the two games and be like, I don't know what was different. Like,
I
it
really
looks like the same
I really
shit.
like commentating Bomb Dittos. I'm not gonna lie. I really enjoy like.
I really like your very deadpan criticisms of Zybon's existence because they're always spot on. Like they're like literally like in the fucking real world, we'd be like going to a coffee shop and then she'll just be like, "All right, so I played Smash 4 Zelda, right?" And I'm just like, "What? Like, what are you talking about?" Like,
That's so funny.
Okay, so that one's a
So
core
I-
part of my personality. That's fair. I'm not going to argue that one. Smash 4 Zelda is an
that's
important part of who I am. That I've definitely
put
brought
that
that
shit
up
on
more
your
times than I
resume.
really needed to. Other than that,
So, what are your qualifications for this job? Well, I played.
I played Smash 4 Zelda.
Oh.
I play my 13th best character in my 5th best fighting game, and I feel like that's very relevant to the conversation.
Yeah.
Other than specifically Zelda, who I work in the conversation whenever I possibly can, it is always relevant. I don't just say things for no reason.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, speaking of for no reason, can't see why Doug did that dive kick.
That
there.
was a great Colgate segue there. I like it.
It's okay, not bad.
Yeah. I'm letting my segue.
There it is. That's the spacing.
Anyway.
Duck has finally
Alright.
learned how to jump in this matchup. It's crazy.
Yeah, Doug
Yeah.
found his A button. I'm really proud of him.
Doug's playing really well this game. Catching him with the top of
That
the
was
dive
so
kick,
much better.
I'm gonna do the command grab.
That is exactly what we all wanted to see when Doug was like dash shielding against, you know, whip jab. Like, yes, whip tornado does exist, but you can also bait it out, and then it becomes a mix-up because Wrestler is one of the few characters who can actually punish it. And even if you don't true punish it with an up grab because they drift too far, now they have to land, and Whip has a hard time landing against Wrestler.
Yeah. I really like Pizza Time's drift with the whip tornado. It's been very spot. It's like going, like not even like just
Yeah,
holding
he's really
away.
only gotten caught once for it. Oh, we have the beetle pick. Okay, it's back.
Okay, yeah. I like this in this matchup.
Like, alright,
Yeah,
alright.
also Butter was open. Okay, that makes sense.
That makes
So
Yeah,
this
okay,
is
yeah,
like,
I can see
this
that.
is a Wrestler stage, and I understand that, but it's more of a Beetle stage. I think this is Beetle's
Uh-huh.
best stage by a massive amount. He gets so much random shit here that just works. It's crazy. Like, when Wrestler grabs you on the stage and you're both on the top platform, it's, like, mildly scary. But it's not any worse than, like, being in a corner, and it's certainly not as bad as being in a corner on Springy. Beetle getting you to the top platform on the stage is so terrifying. He's got so many mix-ups that only work specifically here.
Love Pizza's Beal. Very fun.
It's so much fun to watch. Also, Beetle can make that safe at any point in time.
Hey man, Jaker was right. Beetle dive kick does actually have a use killing. Let's see here. Okay, really good catching him in the air dodge. We're seeing some really good movement. Yup. Catching the headbutt does not get the up grab follow up though. Oh. Yup. Doug doing a really good job kind of just like exploiting Beetle's like mid frame data.
Yep, jab is super fast, everything else is not. 8Bs
Yep.
are right, but like 8B doesn't hit in the direction you really need it to against Wrestler in a lot of situations.
Yep.
Yeah, 8B is pretty fast, but like, not really that useful as a neutral tool because like.
Right
it's
here, this is the
8B.
situation I was talking about. And Doug grabs him between hits of jab. That's
Yeah.
insane.
Pizza trying to harass Doug with the jab on.
Great
but
combo right there.
Doug is
Oh, there's the wrong throw. Still might get the kill though, and he does. If
My thing
you
about
down
Doug,
throw
right?
from that range, he could have gotten a true 8B to kill, but it works out for Pizza and he takes the game.
yes, Justin. What is your thing about
Okay,
Doug?
my thing about Doug, well, I have a lot of things about Doug, but the one that's actually relevant to the conversation right now is this man will refuse to like actually learn conceptual things about fighting games, right? And he'll be like, oh, I'm not going to do such and such because it's hard. And then he'll be like, I'm getting my shield rapid jabbed by a beetle. I will simply grab between the hits. Like,
And
it's
he'll
the
do it,
easiest
and he'll
thing
do it correctly.
Like,
I can't do
and
that.
he'll do that every single time,
Like-
and then like be scared off from other things
Yeah.
because they're difficult. And I'm like, dude, like, shut up.
You guys were both muted when I said this, but I think that Doug's transitioning, not understanding why.
We have not been muted at all. You've probably
Sorry,
been
I'm cutting out.
disconnecting
I
'cause you're
know,
cutting in and out.
We've been-
Doug transitioning from thinking that hammer flip, from not understanding why hammer flip is a bad move, to winning all of our tournaments is a really inspiring story, I think.
Right, so I would say that if he actually learned all of the things that you think he learned. But instead he learned things like how to grab between hits of beetle jab, which is like insane and I respect the hell out of it, but also like, why?
like,
Yeah,
what?
it's like learning one frame links before learning like how to fireball.
Yes.
It was weird. Like he did like the melee way of improving, but on
Yes.
a character that's not supposed to do that, and also in the
But it
weirdest
worked, and he did it really well. So like, I
Like-
can't really argue with
Okay,
it
so
because
quick question.
he's
Have
ranked
you-
fourth,
can do-
and he's really
like,
good.
he can do the hard wrestler things. What? Like the hard wrestler things, and he still doesn't know how to play neutral. And, like,
Yeah.
But also
Yo's
his
so
neutral's
fucking
like
funny,
gotten
dude.
significantly better in some situations. But he'll
So
also
anyway, I
like
grabbed my car keys, and that reminded me of frame one. Let's see here. Oh, what the fuck?
And Pizza is almost dead. Oh, good reversal out of that with the 8B. Oh, that had to be an
8B is a
upward
solid
dash
reversal.
attack. Oh, Doug just jabs there. Even if he turns that around, I'm pretty sure it loses. Ooh, smart 8B there. The scoop hitbox catching him. So the scoop hitbox doesn't go all the way out to the side right away, but once it does,
Yep.
it will outrange all the wrestler stuff.
Yep.
That is
Great
the
dash
thing,
grab
is
again.
getting it to start, and finding a gap in wrestler's pressure big enough.
That was so cool!
That was sick. What the fuck?
Pizza Beetle is so cool. Okay, it's the reset, doesn't get the grab hitbox. Alright, Doug, get back into this one.
Character's real bad, but Pizza's real good. Oh,
Oh, he gets to reset on the grab, and that's gonna do it.
yup.
Pizza
See,
goes
so-
up 3-1 with the Beetle.
So Doug was talking earlier about Zet just letting things hit him, right? Now, that move is frame 20 plus travel
Yes.
time, okay? And he was never like within a roll distance of Pizza when he got grabbed.
Yeah.
So like, I don't particularly want to hear it, but that's maybe that's just me. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see here. Okay, keeping with the Beetle, that makes sense.
Yep, I like it. I wonder if there was ever a matchup where Doug would switch characters. I wonder if this would be it, just out of sheer curiosity.
Like,
I
who's
don't
he gonna
think
switch
it's going to.
Archer? Like,
Artist? No.
His archer's not good. His artist.
If the
is
artist
good,
was ever
he,
to
like,
not
is
be
like,
dead, I feel like this would be a matchup for it because it's like equally good for both. In my opinion, it's like equally good for both artist and wrestler, and that I think they're both about even.
The wild thing is like
But like, I doubt he would
Yeah.
actually do it.
I think it's, like,
Potentially the
Archer-
coolest game of season 3 coming up, by the way.
Yeah, possibly.
We'll see. We'll
Either
see.
one of them
Artist
could
is, like-
die in one hit.
Artist is like real bad, but like even in situations where he could theoretically do it, Doug has such little faith in him.
Yeah, that's
Like-
true.
Like
I think this
that
matchup's
character's
even,
very
and I
bad.
think Wrestler Beetle is also even. So like,
Yeah, if one's not working, there's
I
no
think it's worth going for if you still wanted to, but I also understand him just being like, nope, I don't do that anymore. Like that's fair.
I know this is silly, but I really like that Pizza ended his streamer kill with command grab.
And then going back to where he would have a neutral start.
Whoa!
That was very cool, yeah. Ooh, Doug sneaks the drop kick between jab 1 and multi-jab. Oh, and the jab out of hit stun.
Oh.
That is one of the best combo
That's,
breakers in this game.
Also,
Probably
right
the
there,
best
maybe
that
the
is not, you know, a bell shield. Like,
Okay,
probably the
gets
best one that's an
upgrade.
actual button. Not counting Yo-Yo, who gets to start his buttons earlier. That is different.
Also,
Alright, catching the DI back still with the 8B.
Damn, did Justice faint? Anyway,
Pizza just so comfortable on this stage. 1 or 2 more hits will do it. And that'll be it.
well,
Great
Yep.
confirm from Pizza,
That
and
was
he's one
really
game away from
cool.
taking it. Pizza looking absolutely dominant right now.
Pizza proving definitively that he is back.
I mean, he never left. Like his first tournament back, he like after his really long break, he got second.
Yeah.
This
Only
first to
lost
5
one
might end up.
set. Only lost one set, and it was to me because in
Yeah, he
like, in
DQ'd from winners.
He DQ'd, yeah. So like, I don't think he ever was not back. Like,
Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, 4-1.
Yep, so gonna have to be a
meanwhile-
big comeback for Doug. He's done it before, but against Pizza, that's a lot to ask.
Meanwhile, Anama is not stalling against Bomb. Interestingly enough,
No,
he's getting 3-0'd in,
He's
in quick
playing
fashion.
Sword.
He is?
wait, who's
Game
on
4, he
Alrighty.
played Sword, Anomaletics.
That
Alright,
that
facts.
roster of characters. Hey, Anama, way to buff the character stats. Good shit. We'll have at least one set of all the characters in the game by. Let's see here.
All right.
Yep, this command grab does not get the reset into the dash B, but catches with the jab into the B. Oh, yep. The dive a lot. The dash B outranges a lot of wrestlers' moves, but
It outranges all of them, but it is quite slow.
yeah.
Oh, and Doug
Well,
just not
it's
timing
not
that
getting
punish right.
punished, though, because that bounce.
Oh, goes for the jab finisher. Oh, goes for the roll read again. Pizza looking less comfortable this game, but it is still very close. Oh, dash back into dash grab. And now Pizza
Good
taking
shit.
control again. 1 or 2 more resets, that'll be it.
Oh wow, amazing!
I love that going for
awareness
the
on
jab
those.
finisher, and that's going to be it. Comboing into the 8B, and that's going to do it. 5-1 for Pizza time.
I believe that's like essentially a frame trap because even if you air that jab,
You can air
Because
dodge.
even if you air dodge out, it's so active.
You can usually air dodge Beetle 8B. It doesn't usually frame trap unless you're like above the bottom of it and you air dodge at the start of it. Because it does move up fairly quickly once it starts, and air dodges do last a decently long time. So it is possible for it to frame trap, but it usually does not.
this is wait. Bonathan is in losers quarters.
Yeah. He has had a very much easier bracket than he would usually have to get to that point, but he has played very well and really shut people down today. So,
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, good shit,
Um,
Bonathan.
it's been a good losers run. Took out Caleb and Shmi. Didn't have to play me because I lost to Magikarp. So, top 8 would have been fighting Bomb, and instead he fought Magikarp and won 5-1.
Yep.
Alright, so that one was pretty dominant for Pizza Time in the end. And our next set is going to be Losers Semis, but we have a break for a moment because they're still going in Losers Quarters. So
Also
I'm going to
on
take a
the-
break, and Zet will play the winner of Toby and Bonathan when we get back.
See, on the subject of 5-1ing Magikarp, right? Like, I want to talk about that because Magikarp's not like a top level player or anything, but also
that's
he's not
fair.
bad and he plays yo-yo. And 5-1ing, like having a not close set with anyone who's not bad and plays yo-yo is like the hardest thing ever in this game. So that's good shit.
I'm curious to see Zet versus Bonathan.
Dang, we missed
I
out
feel
on
like
the
that
set
won't
versus
go
Anama.
well.
Because
Like only
Oh.
because Bonathan doesn't like have matchup knowledge. He just knows how to do Meta Knight things for the most part.
Yep.
Just because he doesn't have a ton of experience, like in a tournament setting, which is like, yeah, you know, it'd be like that. He hasn't had a lot of opportunities to play. But
Yeah.
that said, he might just like hit him and then he'll die. So I don't know.
True.
Because that's what Bonathan does. Bonathan definitely like simply kills you when he hits you. So.
Yeah. But my set with Phenom went by way quicker than I thought. It was very interesting to say the least. He went mad game 1. Then games 2 and 3 he went DD. Then games 4 and 5 he went Sword.
Yeah, Anama finishing out at a respectable 5th place. So good shit.
Yeah, he just memed it out. I'm like, alright.
And let's see this roster of characters.
Yeah.
Magalore game 1, King DDD games 2 and 3. He slowly went down the tier list.
Yes. Yes. It was a drastic drop between games 1 and 2, and then it wasn't as big of a drop after game 3.
Yeah. Good shit though. Alright.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever seen Bonathan on stream. Have we?
No, he's been on stream. He's been on stream because I played him on stream once.
Once? Okay.
Yeah. So he's been on stream at least once.
Alright.
But yeah. So after Toby and Bonathan decided it's gonna be me versus the winner of that.
Yeah.
Which looks like Bonathan's currently winning, but we'll see.
I'm gonna take a short break now.
Turn around. Yeah, me too. I'm gonna go take care of something real quick.
Hello again, everyone. Looks like everyone left for now.
I do actually exist. I am here. Hi, hello.
Hello again. We're waiting on the final match of the day on Magikarp's stream. Toby and Bonathan, which is 3-2 right now. Wokid's on top right now. Looks like Toby's bringing it back, though. Okay, it just went to 3-3. So that set maybe going the distance over there. Going to game 7 right now, all tied up. Winner plays Zet, and now Toby is the first to admit he does not play very well against Bomb for the most part, and Bonathan plays Meta Knight, which is not a good matchup against Bomb.
Yeah. And also, like, as I was saying, I think while you were gone, like, I feel like Bonathan, just because he hasn't been able to play, like, in tournaments as a whole very much, like, he's got his Meta Knight stuff that he does down really well, but I feel like he's kind of lacking in matchup knowledge, and Bomb is one of the characters that
Yeah,
Meta Knight
exactly.
in particular, you know, is going to punish you pretty hard for not knowing their matchup. So, like, Bomb does that, like, all the time, but Meta Knight, like, actually loses to him. So,
Yeah.
I think that's definitely something that could maybe be a roadblock for Bonathan if he does get past Toby here.
Toby also has figured out a little more of what Yo-Yo is supposed to do against Bomb. Because, like, even though I've expressly said it to him before, he was surprised by 2BB beating out bombs in every direction, which it does. I have one I have to go clip for my set with Magikarp earlier, where I dropped a bomb from, like, almost point blank in the corner, and he did 2BB, and it just beat it, and he didn't get hit.
Mm-hmm.
That has to be
That
one
was
of the
very
moves where your hitbox just disappears. Like, there's no way.
yeah. But also, like, anytime I'm giving Toby advice for something, dude, like, do not get me started. Cause like, I'll like tell him how to correctly approach a situation on Tuesday, and then we'll talk again on Thursday, and he will have no memory of that conversation.
Yep.
It's just
That
like
is a thing that happens, yeah.
Hello.
Hi, we can hear you a little more now. Not much.
Okay.
yeah, you're marginally louder.
Here, wait. How about now?
It's exactly the same. I'll turn
Absolutely
you all the way up.
nothing changed.
Really? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, let's turn you up a little bit. Let's see.
I have you at max volume on
Well,
my
we'll
end, so
see
we can
after
hear
this
you,
stuff.
but that's about it.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah, now I can hear you.
What do you
Okay.
think? What do you guys think?
Because I
Grant
turned you
Donaldson
up, not because of anything you did. I don't think.
No, yeah, no. I don't think so either, but at least you can hear me now.
I mean, I'd be surprised if Bonathan makes it too much farther, but I think Zed and Doug can always go either way. I'd be very surprised if if either Toby or Bonathan is able to get there. But it's always possible.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yep, anything is possible, for sure, for sure.
I wonder if Bonathan could beat Doug Sauce. I wonder.
I think he'd have a better chance
Okay.
against Doug than he would against Zet.
by a lot, yeah, I would say.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like he would like.
I don't think Sean's
feel
gonna
like
beat
he
Zet.
I think Sean would fight Doug, and he would like get fucked up for maybe a game, maybe two, and then I think he would hit Doug with like a jab or something, and do 195 damage, and then Doug would just like be on tilt for the rest of the set, and it would be like even from there.
Ah, look. Anom has posted our bracket, or our game, or set. Ah!
Add 1 of 8? Magikarp, what are you doing? There's a set going on. Why are you taking 8?
Wait, what did he do?
And
What?
Why is Magikarp taking an 8 ad break in the middle of a set?
I'm just trying to grind. He needs his money, dude.
That
Like,
to me
really?
sounds like Twitch
Sure,
just
it's
being
bad. I
rude.
appreciate it.
Because unless he went out of his way to start a 4-minute long ad break, that's probably not his doing.
No, I'm sure. I just think
Twitch
it's
just
really
does that randomly sometimes. If you refresh, it usually goes away.
Yeah, I know that you can set your ad timing. Okay, Bonathan's up 4-3.
Yep.
Oh wow. Okay.
Ooh, nice grab.
Yeah, we can
So-
commentate the Smash GG live bracket update
Yeah.
while we wait.
Yeah, we're
I'm watching
currently
it
at
on my
36
phone. but,
minutes.
yeah. For the set? Dang.
Well, they took a
set,
long
yeah.
time to get the stream set up.
Yeah. Magikarp was doing something. I forgot what, but yeah. Oh, gets the shuttle. No.
I cannot wait. Like, Magikarp has already now got like an actually good win. I am fucking terrified when he evolves into a Gyarados. Like, he's actually just gonna mash 8B out of Hitstun and beat all of us.
So like, I've never been afraid of him mashing AP out of Hitstun because if he mashes dash attack in neutral, I don't care. But today he
Oh, wait,
stopped
shiny
doing that
Magikarp
game 3,
fucking
and I was
good.
like, well, bomb matchup's over forever. So like, I guess I have to do
Bruh.
something else now.
Matchup's over forever.
And like, Parasol isn't better. Magalor is, but I don't play him. So like, I don't know what to do there. I'll try the staff again next time.
Or Bandana Waldy.
That's not good.
don't encourage
The
her.
matchup
Oh,
sucks.
Okay, never mind.
Playing
wasn't sure,
both
so that's
Bandy
why
and
I
Staff a little
mentioned
bit more, I honestly think Staff
Oh.
might be better. Like, Bandy's really, really bad.
We're going to game 9.
Oh, it is going to game 9. Wow. Alright.
Yup.
I know Ninja made a tier list recently, like more recently than the official one. and
Yeah.
He put
Yeah,
Bandy.
yeah,
It was like almost
Bottom
identical.
3, I
like, most
think.
things were exactly the same. But like
Yeah.
Bandy was like bottom 3, and like the more I
I
looked
don't
at it and
think
thought about
that's
it, I was
crazy.
like, you know,
I think that's kind
like,
of fair.
That's not
Damn,
a hot
game
take.
not-
Like,
Damn, Toby and Bonathan are going game 9. I wish I could watch this.
Yeah, I'm watching this on my phone, so just pull up your phone and watch it there.
Is it not a food stream?
No,
What?
it's I'm
Oh.
watching the set currently. They're going to
Oh,
Bubbly
wax, hold
Cloud.
on.
that's not a food stream. You got to go to a TikTok stream for that.
Real?
Yes, for real, I'm watching it.
No,
Yeah,
I
I've
mean
had it up
like
here.
TikTok.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
TikTok stream is something. Yeah. That's all I have to say on that.
Hey, let's support our.
Doug and
Local-
I played on TikTok stream, and like he managed to make Doug and I have a bad connection, which is like one of the hardest things in Kirby Fighters 2.
I mean, he's like British, right?
He lives in America,
Yeah,
though.
but he lives in America.
If he didn't live in
Yeah.
America, we wouldn't
Oh.
let him play in our tournaments.
Yeah, no, I figured that, but I meant like maybe he's trying to colonize the connection. You know?
He's trying to retake over America again.
He's trying to give us a tax.
Damn,
Let's
I
see
haven't
here.
seen Sean play in like
Hey,
months.
hey,
He
y'all
got
didn't
so
pay
much
your
better.
land tax.
Shut up, dude. Let's
Pay
see
your
here.
land tax. You
Ooh.
need to
Hey,
need to
hold
read
up,
your
hold up.
frames.
Oh,
Toby.
the Boston Tea Party. The
Boston
Yeah.
land party.
Yeah, bro, facts. All right.
Very
okay,
close
I am
game
actually
9
watching it.
between Toby
Okay.
and Bonathan right now. Oh,
Yep.
Toby
Oh,
getting
the
in
reset.
once. Big damage.
Oh, nice.
He's
Oh,
still
God.
got to catch Meta Knight a couple
Uh,
more times, though, and that is not easy to do.
Oh, that's it. Toby won.
Oh, I am way behind you. Okay.
Oh, really? Sorry for the spoilers.
Sean's got like 60 health left.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, there it is. Never mind, that was not that far
Damn.
behind. It
Was
is
expecting
Wrestler
to
after all.
see There in 4th place, but good shit to Bonathan.
All right, so is that my
Yeah.
room is up here if you want to join. You're gonna be on stream next.
Okay. Alright, sounds good.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
All right, so
Right.
Zed is here. Let me get the thing set up. The other name will be
Another
Toby.
bomb versus wrestler set.
Oh, this is definitely gonna be
Okay.
Yo-Yo.
Yo, Bonathan. Oh wait, Toby plays Yo-Yo.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay,
I
I'm
had to play as
interested
Yo-Yo
now.
last time. He's not
Okay,
great against Bomb yet, but like, he only needs to figure out one or two more things, and he'll be done with the matchup. Cause like, it's one
I'm
of the
forgetting
few
too much
matchups that
on
you
the
really
info.
can solve in this game, and he hadn't done it yet as of last time, and then Magikarp did it like mid-set today.
All right. Chill out on the S word, honey. You're gonna summon him. Relax.
Right, so I'm correct this time.
You're right. So like, you're gonna summon him in the chat, and we don't need that.
The S word?
Solve,
Solve.
because
we
it's
don't need to-
Yo-Yo and
Oh,
We
Bomb.
don't need to summon any former top players to the chat right now.
He was in Magikarp's stream, and Magikarp's gonna be hosting soon, so yeah, he's gonna be here.
Oh, actually, no. Toby's playing. That already summons him. Never mind.
Yeah.
All right, so Zet and Toby are coming up
apprentice.
here. We got Toby in here.
On the subject of Colgate segues, can we also have appreciation for Pizza Time similes? Like, those are also great.
I like
Oh.
those.
I do
Yeah.
like my segues.
And also, and Poyo idioms. Poyo idioms, Pizza Time similes, and Colgate segues are like the top three.
Yeah, I can't have anything.
I
see
have
how-
2 isms.
Doug Sauce
Trifecta.
puns.
The
Those
Wapaton
two
thing
aren't
is just
funny,
like
though.
using
Like-
certain words that don't seem like they make sense. Then you think about it and you go, huh, you know, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know a better way to describe it, but that's like a thing you do consistently. It's very funny.
My metaphors. It's true. My
Don't-
analogies. They're
All right,
godlike.
welcome everyone
All right,
from
anyway,
Magikarp's
continue.
stream. We're in
I
loser
love
semis now.
friends.
We're all going to be here the rest of the day. Zet and Toby, Bomb against likely Yo-Yo.
Oh, yeah.
This matchup's rough. I do not like it. But also, Toby wasn't great at it as of last time I played it. Oh, and he's going to
Oh,
play Wrestler,
Wrestler,
actually. Okay, interesting.
This matchup is really interesting, but I've seen it so many times, dude.
I love this matchup. This
Totally.
matchup's a lot of fun. It is
Yeah.
infinitely more interesting to me than Bomb Yo-Yo, which is, does the Yo-Yo know how to not get hit? If not, the matchup is fine. If so, the matchup is bad. And that's it. That's the whole matchup.
Has Toby played? Yeah, Toby did play Yo-Yo.
Toby's played Yo-Yo more, like, about half the time the last few weeks. I don't know what he's been
Interesting.
going today. Looks like mostly Wrestler last set. Let me see. In winners,
Yeah,
looks like
he's
it was
lost
a
every
mix
time
of
he went
those, but
Yo-Yo.
more so Wrestler. But he's been going mostly Yo-Yo recently.
Damn, that's factual. He actually has lost every time.
Yeah, no, Magikarp was really sad about that.
Alright, so we're starting on Factory. That's interesting.
That's silly. Anyway, going to factory.
Zet likes butter building a lot less than I do. I would never let a wrestler start here.
Yeah.
Because, like, you've got gardens, butter, and bubbly available to you, but I don't think Zet likes butter very much.
That was kind of sick. Hold on.
He does
Zed,
that every
Calm
time.
down.
He literally does
does
that
that
every time he has
every
to kill a
single time.
streamer.
Oh, damn it. All right. Whatever.
It does look cool, but like he does it all the time.
Okay.
Zed likes to
That'd
go.
be a
Oh, this
fucking
internet
dirty
is
unblockable if this
not
game had
good.
high-low blocking.
Okay, we're back.
Oh, the players were experiencing that delay. That's
The players have been experiencing. They're both West Coast, so like we might just send them off stream. This is not good.
Where is Magikarp?
I have no idea.
I
East
think
Coast
he's like
somewhere. I
across the
think.
area.
Yeah,
East Coast.
like Mid Atlantic.
Oh,
Fucking Californians,
No,
man.
Magikarp is in Florida.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Solid
moving to
there,
California for
Justin.
college.
Who's in California?
I'm moving to California for college.
Oh, where
Oh
you
damn, I
going?
won't be able to play Kirby Fighters with you anymore. That sucks.
Yeah, I mean, we'll play for about a year. It'll be fun. Anyway,
Digest. Where are you going though?
I'm going to one of the UC schools. I applied to basically all of them.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Anyway,
This is
going.
We're gonna bring this one off stream. I think I'm gonna message in this messaging chat. This is really bad.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't imagine. I mean, granted, if the players are fine with it, like,
Yeah.
That's true. Like Toby has been known to play in 30 frames of delay and say he doesn't feel any lag. So like, it's definitely possible they're just both fine with this.
Zek cackles. Zek cackles and is like, no, play the set.
No, Zed wouldn't cackle because Zed doesn't have like that kind of energy. Because Zed's just like there, right? But like, if you want to know somebody who would cackle, it would be fucking Bull. Okay. Like,
no.
Really?
Play.
he
Play.
literally did that to me when I
Yeah.
Except he's French, so he would say, no, play le set.
No,
Um,
play the set.
Oh man, we are coming
Plays his
after him
head.
today. We are coming after him today.
Well, we love you. You're the best. You're one of the best players in
I'll-
Pokemon. I
Oh,
found
all I'm
that out.
saying is-
Speak for
Alright.
yourself, Chief.
We're gonna send them off stream.
Zed
Okay,
is the
Connor.
lag. Die.
look, all I'm saying is, Bull's Pokken group has a password of Baguette DX, and like,
No way.
So funny.
That's kind
Baguette
of funny.
DX.
That is kind of funny.
Big kid.
so yeah, the lag is indeed true. So now they're going off.
The lag.
Can't have shit in Detroit. Let's see here.
Who
Honestly,
said that
like-
under their breath?
Honestly,
Was that
like,
WAP?
that was wild.
Yeah, that was me.
That's funny.
Let's see here.
To be honest though, like KF2, like despite being such a small scene, we're like surprisingly unpoverty.
Yeah.
We actually have like a lot of shit for a scene with 25 people.
Yeah.
What do you mean by shit? Like what? What do you mean?
Streams, like
We have
layouts.
streams, we have people tweeting about our game consistently, like we have fucking like KF2
We have
Twitter is
consistent
small, but it is a
tournaments.
thing that
we
exists.
have
we have
we have a
tournaments.
fucking major. Like say what you
Yeah.
will about FPS, and I'll certainly say some things about it, but like it exists, and that's a lot more than most games this
I'm
size really
honestly
have.
worried that after the last FPS, Mewtwo King is considering.
I mean, this one went
Fuck, I hate
infinitely
cutting
better
out.
than the one before.
Actually,
Yeah, like
All right, which
be
one of the
fair,
commentators
Magma-
wants to play friendlies with my staff till we have a game again?
Yo.
Hi,
man.
yo,
Awesome.
yo.
Thumbs up.
You haven't fought
No,
my
never
bell
mind.
yet. I want to fight. I
Okay,
want to
hold
fight you for
on.
my bell.
All right,
Damn,
whoever gets
Justin-
here, go for
okay.
it.
Should we just all join?
Just whoever gets here. I'm
Fucking
taking one
free for
person.
alls.
Fucking free for all.
Damn.
One person.
One second.
L.
Gaming.
I'm not gonna do it. Since I, you know,
Oh wait, I
am
can't
in
game
bracket.
because I am in the middle of a BD2 dungeon. Never mind.
Ah, okay.
I'll pop in. Hold on.
I don't think anyone
God,
else
that
is
was-
trying to take that place. Unfortunately,
that
I
was the
would
thing I
have,
was
but
doing.
I think that's too much.
Davon, how do you feel about Hammer Staff?
It's
Hammer
a lot of
staff?
fun. I've played it with Justin a few times. I think staff
Yeah,
wins
cool.
slightly. It's
Staff
like
wins,
pretty close. It's very fun. Oh, Colgate got here. Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, what? Fuck
Little
off,
late.
dude. All right,
You
never
were
mind.
close.
I missed my chance. Damn it.
Damn, man ran all the way from Panama. That's wild.
I like waited and I'm like, well, no one's taking it, so like, let's go.
Shuttle
And then,
moved
like,
all
Watt
the way
said,
from
like-
Panama.
Here's her doorbell ring.
Wop said like I'll go, but like I was already going, so I'm like I want to stop.
That's fair, bro. I'll just I'll just sit here.
All right. Oh, we get
let's
staff
see.
hammer anyway. Very exciting.
No, let's go with that.
Very exciting.
Okay,
I
so
can't wait until
that's a
Community
lot.
Edition when there's an actual reason for me to pick the character Hammer Kirby.
Dude,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
honestly, I want to make this character like not bottom 3 and then it'll be
Mag?
fine.
Like,
You know
Mag is
what?
gonna teleport, and then I'm gonna turn on my lightweight and fucking pound him into the earth. It's gonna be great.
I do the voice acting for when Hammer says speed. And then
That would be
air dashes
awesome.
across
Yes,
You
you
know-
should.
Is it okay? Is it okay if I guys? Is it okay if I go like one slot?
It's,
Oh, that's
it's
good.
okay to do whatever you want.
Whoa.
Get your mic out of your mouth.
Wait, Colgate's playing Hammer? Let's go.
I like actually keeps like, did you say something? 'Cause we could not hear you.
Damn, Colgate,
So
your
it's
camera's
back
kind
to
of fast.
one side of my PowerPoint.
What are you doing?
Oh, that was nice.
Wait, you have an actual PowerPoint?
I have an actual PowerPoint. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were
this is pretty
joking.
solid. It's hard to tell
Oh.
because staff is so bad.
You say
Oh,
that
I
like
was gonna say-
Hammer's not.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah, but like comparatively, no.
Say that like Hammer's not the worst character in the game. Like,
I think
I think
staff is
staff-
better than hammer.
I
I
don't
think
know.
Hammer's
so.
really
I think
bad.
staff's, like, the worst.
Hammer is really bad. I'm
Yeah,
starting to believe in the character again a little bit, but like I'm probably gonna get my hopes crushed when I see like
I believe
Oh,
in
when I
him
have to
only in the
face, like,
sense that I don't think bottom tiers are unviable in this game, but not that he's not a bottom tier.
it's,
I don't see
like,
an argument for him being better than anyone.
Like,
Like,
like
I
when you
don't
try
get it.
when you try to play Hammer versus Magalore, you just feel like the sense that nothing is worth it, and you just shouldn't.
I did try playing Hammer versus Bees, Wheat, and Magalore.
Oh,
I
Hammer,
fucking
wait,
hate
Hammer
cutting
Gooey
out.
actually is like a totally fine
yeah,
matchup.
it's fine. Yeah, I put it as like either even or -1. Like
I think it's like
Those were the
I think
games
it's like
that I won.
55-45. Like it's totally okay.
Gooey does like against characters who can box well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprising given tongue.
I don't think it's that surprising though, because his frame data is like kind of bad, even by this game's standards,
that
which
hit
like
me.
doesn't have great frame data. So oh damn, didn't
Yeah.
do a second jump dash tag sending her back into the corner. Depression.
Oh.
Could have gotten like 100 damage off that opening. Only got 80.
Brew. Love to have the two Hammer experts in chat critiquing.
Critiquing Hammer punish game.
Yeah. Because it's the only thing the character has. So if you don't do
Yeah.
it right, then
Yeah.
Like then you're actually just playing a terrible character. Like. But yeah, no. Like
Good
once
God.
I
I
found
did
out
not think
how
I
to
pressed jab
space-
that many times. What
like,
is the
once I
biggest
found
thing
out
that I
how
do
to-
badly with staff still?
Once I found out how to space jump dash attack,
I mean,
like the
it's
second
not
one to
really
send them
one
back into
shot.
the corner, like then I started getting a little bit more faith in Hammer, and then I realized I still couldn't hit people to put them in that
Yeah.
situation in the first place,
Well,
so it didn't
yeah.
matter.
can-
I
But
hate
Hold
your
on,
Hammer, by the way.
1 second.
I'll be right back.
You
this
can
man said I hate your
actually-
Hammer dips.
Yo, no, my hammer is the coolest.
I didn't
thing,
dip.
Cause I
I
do
don't
the
think
cool,
any
like,
hammers are particularly cool.
Cool.
Like, his
Hammer is
character's
the
not
sickest
that
character in
interesting.
this game.
He
Like,
doesn't
well, that's
do
not
anything.
true.
Like,
He's top 5. I think
Yeah,
top
like-
5 coolest characters are Beetle, Parasol, Water, Meta Knight in some order, and then 5th is Hammer.
I think Ninja's
my
so much cooler than Hammer. I don't see how that's
Ninja is
remotely
really
debatable.
cool. My top 5 is like in order: Hammer, Wrestler, Ninja, Water, and then Bomb.
those
Wrestlers in your top 5 coolest characters? He's not even
Yeah,
mine.
I think Beetle's number 1. Like,
Beetle's really interesting.
like
I feel like there's not enough variety in what Beetle does, to be honest.
I think Beetle's number 1 by like a lot, and then I think that in some matchups Parasol can also be.
I need to
Wait,
fix
Wom,
my
aren't you a
fucking-
DK main in Smash?
Yes, I am.
Alright,
That explains
no.
everything, yeah.
That checks out. That does not check out with the Hammer opinion though, because Hammer's like actually cool. So like I don't know how you ended up on him,
Hammer's
but
not remotely
Or
cool.
just because I play like a lame character in a fun fighting game, I mean I can't appreciate.
Right,
like,
so the
that
fact that
engine
you
build
know
character.
he's lame means a lot more. Because, like, there are a lot of DK players who think they play the absolute coolest character ever, and, like, they're wrong.
Hey, I know how to lie.
Hammer,
It's like-
Hammer discourse is always really funny to me.
if you're
'cause,
aware
like,
that
sometimes
DK is not the coolest character, then it's way more okay.
then it's
No,
definitely okay. If you're like
he's
a
not
DK
the
main who,
coolest
like
character in
loves
Ultimate.
DK, then there's an issue. Like,
Project Plus DK is the coolest fighting
Project
game
Plus DK
character
is very
ever.
cool.
I can't believe that
He's
DK
very
is
funny.
top 10 in that game.
Okay, I'm
He
back.
used to be like even better. They
do I
nerfed
sound
like
out
the
now?
the throw into punch combos because they were kind of ridiculous.
They did? Damn.
Oh.
I mean, you used to be able to kill the entire cast at like 60.
He needs it. He
He
requires
did not need it.
it.
Like, he would need it if it was like this DK having it. Like, Smash 4 DK needed to have Ding Dong to be as good as he was.
yeah.
PM DK
Especially
has
because
so
of how
much
Shield
stuff.
Alliance that game was.
damn, Zavon streams straight up and get demonetized. It's wild.
What? Whatever.
When we're talking about
right.
Paper Mario, you can't do that.
Right, we
Nintendo
can't talk
Oh,
about Paper
yeah,
Mario.
true. Nintendo cease and desist. Not because we're making a modded version of... Can't talk about that on stream. Anyway,
Also, by the way, I
uh,
did end up sending the slide of the PowerPoint to Tony
in
Committee.
case Hubert from
Damn, I'm
Hal
getting
is
bodied.
watching.
Yeah.
I haven't played
My
staff in
favorite-
so long. I'm like, wait, how do I
Yeah,
do
no,
the
I've been-
things?
I don't know why, but I've been grinding him. Like, I
Thank
know
you,
it's worth
King.
it.
This is like one of my
Thank
favorite
you.
characters in this game, but I don't see much of any reason to play him at all.
Okay, so
Yeah.
here's
I just
one
think he's
cool
super
thing,
fun.
though. Hammer is really like surprisingly good at like punishing Meta Knight for like no reason whatsoever. Like
Uh-huh.
if
Yeah.
Meta Knight does Shadow Loop on your shield, like Hammer Jab will just like beat it.
Okay, now when I brought this up to you, you were
Okay,
like,
now-
"No, dude, that matchup's
now-
-3."
Yeah, no, that,
I mean,
doesn't sound right.
Look, all I'm saying is like I kind of bodied Bonathan with my hammer. Like
I don't think it's like I don't think it's even. Meta Knight definitely wins, but like it's not a bad matchup. I don't think.
yeah, it's not great.
Out of curiosity, Zyvon, what overlay do you use?
For friendlies. God, I fucking hate cutting out.
I would probably just use the Croc one from a while ago. Or that
Okay,
one that was
got
made
it,
for
that
Road to
makes
FPS, because that one was super cool. I'm not bothering with this time, because this isn't a set.
Yeah.
I certainly hope it's not.
Also, shouts to Wing for making this super cool road.
There you
FPS,
NTR me. I think that's
Dude, I commissioned Nuggets for a fire overlay for the Summit event. The timer is gonna be
can we see it?
like Nova from This timer is gonna be Nova Superstar allies, and the clock is gonna like.
Get off me.
Wait, Nova's in Smash?
no.
Or-
Stop this.
Or did you just like cut out at that time?
I said Superstar.
Okay, I heard Star.
There we go.
Somewhere.
No.
I got one. Wonderful. How's the other set going? Let's see. It is 2-2 right now. Wow. Okay.
Oh, that.
That's interesting.
My favorite
Well-
part about talking about Hammer is like sometimes I'll just come in our group chat and like be sad about Hammer, and then Lucy will come in with like a pre-prepared 5-paragraph essay about why Hammer's boring, and I'm like, all right, listen, like
I don't say that. I don't have that much to say. If I had much,
mean,
if I
what
had
can
enough
you
to
say?
say about it, then he wouldn't be boring. Like, if there was more to say
be
about this
fair, like,
character,
Hammer-
then he'd be super interesting.
There's so much to say about this character, but none
there's
of it
so
matters.
much to talk about, and like I'll start
This
talking about
is
it,
two
and then she'll be
buttons.
like, Justin, he's had the same moveset since 1996, and I'm like, Ryu from Streets has had the same moveset since 1987. You don't see anybody complain
Yeah, and
about
he's
him.
awesome,
Like-
except in games that are bad, like Street Fighter V.
Look, all I'm saying is Hammer can ignore gooey lasers for no given reason, and that alone makes him cool.
Okay,
That's
water?
very funny.
Hold on, Justin. You gotta peep this.
Oh, you already know. You already know I'm taking notes.
I'd say this is what's
Oh, nice
going
counter.
Alright.
You can dash between hits of jab.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the staff mains when they put their life on the line to jab.
This is what happens when a Meta Knight player that can't use shuttle loop in combos. All their sauce is gone. Let's see here.
Wait, can you like dash and then like not get hit by a counter? Staff
You
counter?
can. It's very hard, but you can.
Okay.
How
Yeah,
did
it's
That should have hit.
So
You
it's
are
it's harder
giggling
than
there.
bow counter.
It is
It's a
so
one-frame window for
hard
staff.
to counter out of shields.
One frame?
Oh my god, I
It's a
hate it so
one-frame window.
much.
So it's like hard, but it's fake hard in my opinion, because it's like it's a 2-frame window to do it for Bell, and then it's a 1-frame window for staff. But the thing is, like Water's the one setting the window off, if that makes sense. So like he
Oh.
knows when he's gonna have to do it.
Oh, I think I got it.
Countering
Sam.
out of shield is so difficult when the input for counter is fucking down shield. Like, Why is counter
Yeah,
attached
I
to the
don't know
shields
why
button?
they
you can use
I
it.
hate
You can
that.
use a different. You can drop and use a different shield button to do that easier.
If I hit down, no, it just matters when I hit down. That's the only thing that
'cause you
matters.
spot dodged. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
spot dodge and I
And-
get water comboed because I spot dodged.
Yeah. Kind of unfortunate there. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know.
unfortunate, but you played staff, so get smoked.
Okay, you know what? That's
It's not just staff. I hate the way the controls work in this game in a lot of situations.
Yeah, I
don't
hate that
know why I
A
thought
is
you-
ju-
I thought you were just gonna say I hate the water.
I hate
No, water is fine because it's not yo-yo.
Water is fine when it's from a tap. I hate the song. Let me tell you.
Tap water,
Oh, that
pretty
hit
good.
that. Okay.
depending on the area that you live in, I'd say.
Yeah,
I've
that's very
drank
true.
all area tap water.
Very
I've
Flint,
drank
Michigan
tap water from.
There are
I have.
places in Europe where you do not want to.
Yeah,
There are also
that's messed
places in
up.
America where it
Yeah.
just straight up doesn't like you can't.
Yeah, I've been to Poland. When they give you water at a restaurant, they ask gas or no gas. And they artificially put fizz in it.
That's called
Okay,
salt
see,
syrup.
see, Colgate, the DI was reactable right there. You could have just shined dash attack back toward the center and she
No,
would've
like,
died.
but they don't do it in a cool way. They literally
Yeah,
like
but,
inject it
like,
with gas
it
instead of just like
works.
carbonating it, so it tastes.
No, it
different.
literally didn't work. You dash attacked away and she was still in the corner.
Oh, don't worry about
Ah!
Uh-oh. Mr. Sauce, they need
it. I lose 10 health in a game.
Somebody
and
say Mr.
suddenly
Sauce?
I get
Yes.
Yep, go talk to the people.
Oh, talk to the people.
The people who are playing the set right now.
Yeah.
Because you're
I
the
didn't-
TO.
I
Over again.
just saw the ad.
Sci-Fi, you
Need
are
a
not
lag
ready.
test?
Oh boy.
Forget,
Who might play against
send
this?
Mennonite Howard Queen.
I'm
Me,
the worst Mennonite. Let's try
TMO.
this.
Yes.
Does anyone live in the direct middle of the country in this call right now?
I live in Canada.
Because they're both
so,
like
you know.
they're both California,
Right. Yes.
and like if I get them to
you can
lag
still
test me,
lag
like, they're
test
both
them
gonna
and like
stink.
see if one of them is worse and do speed tests and stuff.
all right, yeah, I'll host up.
Whoa, that goes backwards. Okay. I've played Mennonite literally like twice. Like I have no idea what's going on.
I usually try to grapple with bombs, so I'm kind of learning to be normal.
Yeah, no, you like throw hands all the time.
I like to throw hand. It's good.
I don't like throwing hands. I like throwing water.
I like fun fact, it's not actually called Shadow Ball, it's called
I like throwing other
Magnus
people.
Of course it's not called Shadow Ball, but like that's what it is.
Oh, shit, Toby's at door two.
I just thought that was me.
Oh, I can just press that a lot of times.
Yeah,
Right.
you can just, yeah. Like that move just exists, and people
It's,
just have to kind of.
It's not called Shadow Ball. It's also not called Shine. It's not called a lot of things.
That's true.
I'm sure Parasol's moves have names, but they all sound the same, so I don't really bother to learn the difference.
Also, they're like not intuitive. 'Cause,
yeah, like one of
Parasol
them is called
dash,
Parasol Drill, but that
drill,
could
and
literally be like
spin.
like all of them.
That could be literally every single move. Like they're like,
Not for
oh,
sure.
hit your opponent with a parasol drill and then hit them with a 2B or something. And I was like, I literally don't know, like what move that that could actually be dash attack or it could be dive kick, and I don't know.
And I
Like-
think Hammer's 5B is just Hammer.
Man, I
Bomb
have
throw.
no idea how to play this character. This is probably my worst character in the game.
Oh my
That's
god.
really funny.
Most people don't.
I have no concept of how to play MK. He's very cool, but like I don't know what's going on.
You know,
Alright,
okay, to
it's
be
time.
fair, it could be worse.
Yo.
Okay, hold on. You're about to see
Yo.
the worst parasol in the world.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
So
It's extra bad.
I think I might actually have to DQ one of these guys.
Oh man,
Oh no.
you hate to see it.
For real?
But
Yeah,
who's like
yeah, for
actually
sure.
lagging though?
Oh, you want to know? No.
No, I guess we shouldn't know, should we? Well, I mean, we're gonna know. Like,
Well, I mean, like, if we have to.
Say it in tourney committee. I don't want to talk.
Ooh,
Yo,
nice.
okay. I didn't mean to do that, but like we take this. It's really funny.
You
Okay,
can't challenge
I
that.
got an answer to it.
He's just grabbing.
Colgate, dude,
Let-
just
let-
power shield it. Like,
Listen,
Okay,
there's a
Justin,
reason I went out to and low tier turn.
Yo, Justin, you know what I'm about to be like? I'm about to be like,
About to be like King.
No,
Boom.
I'm about to feel like King Dedede.
I'm about to be like, I got good news and bad news.
Are we gonna have to play Kyo-chan the video game? Is that what happens next?
Chat, if you want to see Kyo-chan the video game, subscribe to Zyvon.
Alright.
Good news.
B
and
requested
bad
GUI,
news.
so I'm gonna play GUI. Hopefully this will be the last one, and then we'll come back.
We're hoping, because chat wants to see some high-level gameplay in my
And I don't think
Russell tried
Colgate's
to do
Para
that.
and my GUI is high-level gameplay. But it will probably be
tries
funny.
to emulate high-level gameplay.
I mean, you're dash attacking enough, but like you have to do other things.
I don't know how to.
Parasol dive
Like, I
kick
tried to
is
do your-
absolutely broken.
Wait, I know how to do something. Yo, let's go.
Okay, so the thing you want to do with GUI is, hold on, let me put it up.
That's cool.
Alright, lag test almost done.
Okay, so
Oh,
these
how
are
did
all.
that hit me?
Okay, so these are all.
Because this
16th
matchup
notes,
is
but-
not entirely fair.
Are they 16th notes or 8th notes? 1 second.
Sorry if this is taking a little bit. It is almost over.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
You do the cool thing then.
Okay, so with GUI, what you want to do is
Tongue. A lot.
No, you want to do D E. Is it? Hold on. D E F G.
Ooh,
all
nice,
8
yeah.
notes, and then a quarter note. Then
Oh,
a quarter note.
Oh no.
Why
It
are
is
you
all
reading-
going very
why are
wrong.
you reading sheet music right now? Can you-
It's all going very wrong.
I'm telling you the lick. I'm telling you the lick. Hold on. Let me.
I slowly was getting hit up
Wait,
and I
B,
was
do
like,
you actually expect my GUI to not be bad? I've played this character like twice. Like ever. I have no idea how to play this character. He's good. I don't play top
telling you,
tiers, remember?
To be fair, like,
It's
to
the
be
lick.
fair, tonguing in corner will probably like solve your like.
Oh yeah, no,
90%.
tongue is really good against Para, but everything else kind of isn't. Like that matchup's pretty close to even.
Don't make
It
me
might be
get the
even.
music quad in here and like.
What
we can
if Gui
start
just like
playing the
flies
lick.
forever? And then, like,
Let's see.
lasers?
Probably one more if they're not.
Yeah, let's go,
Dead
wrestler.
ass.
Okay.
Dead ass. I will get the music pod in here and make it start.
Yo,
playing the
wrestler?
lick.
You're about
Please
to see
don't
the
put music
sickest
on.
wrestler.
I don't want to get DMCA'd.
I know.
Like it's really
Yeah,
stupid.
D-
But I would have. I
Yo.
would absolutely like play music on stream if it wasn't. If Twitch wasn't so stupid about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys just like get together at like 9 o'clock every night and just listen to music bod?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
question
sometimes.
about Smash GG.
Yes.
What's up?
How can I report the set so that all the games happen, but also Zet got DQ?
You can't. I don't think.
Yeah, because if all the games.
Oh
happen,
wait, can
then
you just like
automatically-
submit result as is? And
You
just
can
have it
submit
be
results
Q4?
as is. Yes.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Hello.
So is Toby B?
You just
Does
did it
Toby
again.
B get DQ'd?
No.
I got DQ'd.
Is
Yeah.
That's DQ'd? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Rip.
Yo, Toby
Ah.
in losers finals. Let's go.
Yeah.
Why
No,
not?
I was like,
Why
oh,
not?
my end
Ah.
too, because like, yeah.
I'm gonna
I was like,
cancel the prediction.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Hey,
was
that-
mashing jump and I still got hit. Oh, that wins.
Alright, everyone gets refunded.
Unironic plancha DP. Love
So Toby versus me.
What?
Yup.
All right.
All right, gonna have Devin.
I am best dressed.
Alright, good luck, Doug.
Hope y'all enjoyed seeing me play characters I don't play at all. Let's get back to the matches now.
Dang, I missed
Yo,
We
Paul.
promise there's good gameplay coming.
out.
I will remember how to play staff at some point. I will probably not learn how to play any of those others because I don't care.
And guys, yeah.
Like
and-
what? Do you mean the
Um,
Zyvon wrestler will never come to pass?
Absolutely never. I do love grapplers, but I love Beetle. I don't like wrestler. I actually really like fighting wrestler, but I do not have any interest in playing him.
Have you
Whoa.
finally learned his
Really?
inputs?
No. Like, no, I know what they are, not well enough to actually, like, play him. Like, I grabbed Colgate there, and I was like, fuck, what's the throw? Which one is it? I know what they are now, but I did not remember them well enough to actually do them.
Okay, gotcha. Because I was gonna say, like, if we're commentating, I'm like, oh yeah, you know, such and such forward throw. Like, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I
Like-
think. Like, I know that there's an A throw, and then there's, other than that, it's just directions.
I just
And
don't
the back,
refer to
the
the
back A
directional
throw
throws.
is, like, the big one. But, like,
Yeah.
I don't really need to say back A throw on commentary.
If
like-
you just say gets the command throw.
Yeah,
can we
it's
just
the
call it,
big
like,
one.
back a throw?
Like, back a throw.
Back
throw.
Very funny.
B, I do not care about
Back a
Gooey,
throw.
no. I'm not going to retract that statement. Like, Gooey looks like a friend. He's very cute, but I'm never going to play him.
Gooey's a memer. Gooey's a
Hate
memer.
Gooey.
Gooey's cool.
Oh yeah, you already know I do.
He looks like a friend. Then he laser camps, and you're like,
Yeah,
maybe.
awful. I hate
I don't
it.
actually hate anyone in this game except for Yo-Yo and specifically Beams the move. That's about
Yo-Yo
it.
is actually
Yo-Yo-
racist, but
if
Gooey's
Yo-Yo
kind of going
did
down
not
the alt-right
cheat,
point.
If Yo-Yo did not
If Yo-Yo
cheat, you
didn't
think
cheat, he'd be
still hate
cool.
him?
Like,
the thing
he
is,
would
like,
beat my
the
characters, but
specific-
he'd be interesting.
The actual reason Yo-Yo cheats is the dumbest thing ever. Like,
Yeah.
it's literally because the devs didn't bother to code hit stun and in lag as separate states, and they wanted him to be able to cancel his in lag with non-shielding things. So they just let him do anything out of hit stun. Like,
Yeah.
Yo-Yo's a thug. That's why. You see how he
Yeah.
does that hat backwards? Then he's got his
I think-
420 all. He a
and it's
thug.
like that was like a totally like, you know, kind of broken, but like it was a cool idea to like have Yo-Yo be like kind of sort of not really turbo. Like that's neat. And then you
Dude.
realize it means that he can just mash when he gets hit or air dodge out of
Yep.
true combos, and it's like, ugh.
Yeah, no,
like-
like during my set with Toby, like, and it was lagging too, and he was just able to match whatever, and I'm just trying to do both.
I got punished. I got punished on hit for a mag dash attack.
I
Just gonna put that out there. That was a thing that happened in my set with Magikarp today. I
Not
hit him
even-
with mag
I
dash
will-
attack. It connected, and I tried to teleport away and got hit.
By the way, not even Bell can punish that. Just
Oh, let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it's a combo. There are true combos.
it's a combo.
Combos
Yeah.
work on Bell. He can shield out of
Yeah,
anything that's not true, but he can't shield out of combos because they're combos.
Well, he can shield out of combos if they're not true by at least 2 frames.
Right, so he gets out of
I-
he can shield out of hit stun two
at
frames
least
earlier
his
than the rest
is,
of the
like,
cast.
consistent.
It's very consistent, and it limits what he can do, and it's to make up for the fact that he can't air dodge or roll. Which, like, it's a little annoying that you have to have different combos on him sometimes, but, like, it's very consistent, and it makes sense.
Yeah, that's a lot different
And
than
then
like me shining
Yo-Yo.
Yo-Yo and nothing happening.
Like, what on earth is going on? Toby's gonna take that one.
But yeah, I that was good. That was good.
Interesting.
Like,
Town, amazing stuff from Toby.
Honestly, wrestler dittos are actually like super fun to watch. They're just so silly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like 5 people in here, so I'm probably gonna head up.
Sounds good.
unfortunately.
Alright.
See you later, man.
The I
Alright.
think the problem I have with this ditto and why every wrestler is bad at it is because like the one who does the thing first is like the one who is losing.
Most of the
Yeah.
time,
So-
yeah.
I hope it cut out. Sign up for Nebula Nights on Friday. Sign up for
Oh
Nebula
my.
Nights on Friday. Bye.
Well, if we can't hear a word you're saying, please leave. There we go. Okay.
That man consumed his mic. like,
Like
Mike was
that was-
in the mouth.
that was fun. Oh, speaking of yo-yo,
All
he
right, so
won and
Toby
it's switching.
wins and then goes over to the yo-yo.
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
did this as well.
Oh, it's on
versus
Gardens. Okay, this makes
Bonathan,
sense.
and it didn't work. We'll see.
No, he kind of did that to me too. Where like well, first I beat him, and then he switched to Yo-Yo, and then I beat him again, and then the game afterwards happens. That was a terrible.
The point is, I beat him a lot.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
after he won his Yo-Yo,
I
he
feel
switched
that
to
beating
wrestler.
Toby
I'm like,
feels
why?
very good. I like it. Like I
It
would
does,
talk about
yeah.
it too. Because it's just like when the okay, oh my, I go above. Okay, so the last time I played Toby, right, he got hit by my dash attack, did no DI, and flew out of it and air dodged, right? And then after the fact, when we talked to him about that, he was like, "Wait, I did? I didn't notice." And I was just like, "How?"
I literally had to post clips of him destroying bombs that were on top of his head before he understood it.
I'm just like, "How are you like gaming and
No,
you
I'm
don't
convinced he
notice?"
And he's pretty good.
I'm convinced
Like-
he closes his eyes.
Yeah, he's gaming and he's like not bad. And then like, we're like, "Oh yeah."
It would
that's a
make
really
sense
cool
if
thing
he like
here,
wasn't
here,
that
and
good
here."
at the game, but he's like borderline PR level. He's good at this game.
Yeah, and you're like, "Oh yeah, how did you do like such and such and such and such?" And he's just like, "What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "Dude, like."
Like, do you watch the screen when you play the game? It's
I was like,
It's like,
dude,
oh, you're right. I didn't know.
I was like, dude, you mashed out of me doing dash into dash. Like that doesn't happen. And he was like, wait, I did. And then I
And he
posted,
posted a
a
clip
clip, and he was
of
like,
it.
oh yeah, I tend to mash jab and hit stun sometimes. And I'm like, what the what? Like,
Yeah, man. Mashing is
Yeah, I
actually
mean, it
a viable
works.
strat in this game.
Like,
It's kind of.
I mean,
Toby
it's a
was just
viable
like, yeah,
strat,
dude.
especially for Yo-Yo, who gets to mash to cancel the hit stun that they're in.
Look, the day that a yo-yo hits me out of my infinite is the day I'm calling for it to be unbanned, just specifically against yo-yo.
Oh, if a Yo-Yo got infinited, I just would not enforce that. Like, I would tell them to mash out next time. I do not care if they can't do it. I'd say mash out next time, fucker. Like, stop.
honestly,
Feel
though, like, have we labbed that yet? Like, he might be.
I haven't
able to.
loved it.
be
Magic
like
Carp wants to
Last
lab it,
I
and I'm
heard,
terrified
you
to do it.
can't, but like, I don't know. I haven't tested it.
Because
Yeah,
I
I don't
think the buffer for like yo-yo canceling hit stun or end lag is 10 frames. I've
Wait,
tested it. And
what? That's absurd.
Yeah, like based on my testing against water combos, it looks like it's either 10 or 11. So
Wow.
I think it's 10.
That's so much. That's so fucking much.
That's quite a bit. That's not an insignificant amount.
That's like, Bell is 2, and it's important.
Yeah.
10?
I mean, the thing is, so it's
Oh
10
my
frames,
God.
but then also you have to like also add back the startup of whatever move it is.
Well, right, but like you have to add up the startup of
But-
anything when you're mashing out of hit stun with anyone else, because you mash when you get out of hit stun plus your active frames.
So yo-yo jab and hit stun is frame -3. That's cool. Like,
Very nice.
That's very.
And then air dodging is just like frame -10.
frame -10. Like,
Like, I definitely saw Bonathan almost get hit by Yo-Yo jab out of his infinite. He doesn't mess the infinite up, so I want to like
Yeah.
look over
No, he
that
like
VOD.
doesn't miss combos. That's
wait,
sort of his
did you
thing in
see
Smash.
Yo-yo, like, did you see yo-yo like come out of hit stun and like do like the startup and then he
Yeah,
still
like
got hit?
the jab started and then Meta Knight was like going under anyway.
That would imply that if it works the way
so
we think
funny.
it does, he's able to just air dodge if he times it right.
Yeah.
And I hate this game.
God, I
That's-
fucking hate
I
Yo-Yo.
hate Yo-Yo.
Like, why? Why? Why do I have to fight Shulk in another fucking video game?
I'm gonna.
And it's Shulk with frame data too. Like it's Shulk except they don't have the bullshit like, oh, but my moves are frame 14, just hit them. Like, no,
Also-
no, they're Shulk. Like they
also
have
imagine
shield art
if-
and their moves are frame 7. When no one has
Also,
anything faster than
if-
5 other than command grabs.
Also, if Shulk's Nair somehow just like sent you inward towards like Shulk.
Right? Yeah. Also, just that happens sometimes.
And it's a little bit inconsistent, but like.
It seems inconsistent to me, but like, the game is programmed and it unfortunately doesn't change. So
Oh,
must be a hitbox
Isn't that-
thing.
If Nuggets ever like comes back and starts talking about frame 1 teleports, I'm literally just gonna point out his frame -3 jab.
No,
Yeah,
we
I-
actually like told him about it on Twitter, and he was like, "Wait, what is this about Yo-Yo getting out of hit center?"
We're like, hey, you
See-
cheat more than Magalore. Congratulations.
See, Trey's problem is he was trying way too hard to play the same game as everybody else.
Yeah,
He was
Yo-Yo
good
does
at it,
not
so
play
it
the same
worked.
game.
But like, he didn't have to. Like,
If you try to play the same game, you're like a normal high tier. If you don't, you're a top tier who breaks all the rules.
It's conveniently what I told Ninja when he was trying to look for a Kirby. I was like, look, the closest Kirby you're gonna get to Magolor is Yo-Yo, because you don't teleport, but like you just cheat.
You can just
combos
leave
anyway.
combos. Ah, yes, nice Falcon Punch on the platform.
Hi, mind if I throw something in? I feel
What,
like,
yo-yo
like I
carries?
feel like Yo-Yo.
Yes.
I feel like Yo-Yo would be like my kind of character because he has like good damage, good normals, and also he's just a cheater. But like,
But like
I
you're a
guess-
decent person is the thing.
I mean no, but I just don't play.
I mean, actually, no. But moving on from that.
Yeah, enough about me. But
Thank you,
Actually,
Albatron,
you're
for
wrong.
subscribing again for 5 months. Much appreciated. And yes, everyone sign up for Nebula Nights. We'll be back on Friday. I'll try to not lose, and by that I mean hope I avoid fighting Yo-Yo in bracket.
Every bracket Zybon doesn't fight a Yo-Yo or Beam, it's a happy bracket.
Look, I won a
It is
bracket
kinda-
last week where I did have to fight a Yo-Yo, but like
Facts.
this time
Magikarp's Yo-Yo
Magikarp
just, like,
remembered
turned
to
up
not hold
today.
forward.
Yeah.
He did for 2 games, and then he was like, "What if I stopped?" And I was like, "Ah, shit, this is bad."
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, because we told him to use the D-pad instead of the control stick.
Yeah.
So he actually has to think about dashing now. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend
Like,
D-pad
it's
to
all
anyone
position.
else, but to him it makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yes.
Like, you have to consciously choose to dash and like do the input for it. That actually makes a lot of sense.
'Cause if he tries to dash into the thing, he'll just get a jab, which is better.
Mm-hmm. Yep. How did that miss? That drop kick looked like it went straight through Doug after the roll.
I mean, this is looking kind of rough for our boy Toby over here.
I think that, I
Granted, he
personally
probably
think this
won't
is
remember
Doug's
it,
best stage. I think this is Doug's best stage. I would never take him here as another wrestler. Because I think it's like an objectively good stage for Bomb in the matchup, and Doug still counterpicks it and does well. And I've seen him counterpick it in a lot of other matchups as well. I do not advise taking Doug to Rivals. He does well with the
Yeah, unless
airspace
you're-
and like picks really smart landing options when he has that much room to work with. I don't think that's a good idea.
Unless you're Meta Knight, because you're privileged.
Well, if you're
think
Meta Knight,
taking
you should
Doug-
take everyone to Rivals ever.
Yeah.
That's different.
I think Rivals against Doug is like a pretty good counter pick if you're playing Whip, because that character disables his A button. So
Right,
all the
right.
airspace
No, we
doesn't
saw that
matter
change
if he doesn't
today.
use it.
We saw that change
That's
today.
true,
He jumped
we did
against
see
Pizza
him
Whip.
jump today.
He
He
jumped
decided
against
to
Pizza
stop
Whip and
getting
forced
hit
him
by
off
that.
of it, and then Pizza won with Beetle.
Oh, lol. What a gamer.
Oh, I thought we were waiting on them. We're not waiting on them. We're waiting on me. Alright, so 4-1. Last shot here for Toby, and we're going to Springy. So, rolling the dice. Which, when you're down 4-1, why not roll the dice? See how it goes.
This is like actually as close as this game. This matchup on this stage is the closest this game gets to, like, true coin flips. Like, this is just RNG.
Yeah.
It's like Smash 4 Ryu Dittos. It's
The last
just, you
time
flip
I
a bunch of coins
commentated-
and see what happens.
Yes.
Like, the last time I commentated this matchup on the stage, literally I said a sentence, and by the time, you know, my long-ass, long-winded sentence was over, the game had ended. Like,
Nice.
Alright,
I
so,
asked a question, I responded to it. By the time I got to a period, the
Someone
game
was dead.
over. Like,
And that is why everyone bans the stage against wrestler unless you're crazy.
I love
or
how
artist, 'cause-
only Toby uses, like, fucking JCFFs, even though they're a universal option. Jump cancel fast fall for all the non-Peach players.
Yeah.
That's the thing that people call float canceling, but float canceling is a melee attack,
yeah.
so that doesn't mean anything in Ultimate.
Yep.
But
All true.
Toby just uses like short hop fastfalls as like JCFFs, and it's crazy. That's a universal movement option in this game, and like no one else uses it. I certainly
They're
don't.
so good.
Hard.
I'm bad at it. Like I don't know how.
mean,
I know
have
how
you
in
missed
theory, but like I'm
waterfalls?
very bad at it.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm,
that's
like,
gonna do it.
working on it, but it is breaking my hands.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I will
it's-
do that for like a set, and I'll be like, "Holy shit!" Like,
Well, here's the thing. I think it's honestly really easy just because they let you like press down, jump, and then press down again, and just like fast fall.
see, the thing is that kills your forward momentum if you want to do that.
Also, good games to Doug.
slash backward momentum if you're going
I
backwards.
don't know what happened, but
It's
it's
true.
changed.
So
Man.
like if you do that, like for example in like the waterfall semi-infinite, then that's neat, but that like loses your ability to cover DI like up forward or up back, like diagonal DI. Basically.
Right.
So that's like not good.
Yeah,
Um,
like the optimal way to play this game is definitely just like mapping the buttons.
yeah, you either have to map your
Yeah.
buttons.
I can't
which,
do
like,
that because I have a third-party controller.
I
Yeah,
have a button
same.
controller where I can map buttons now, but it feels weird in my hands. Like it's like physically doesn't feel right.
I mean, I
Is
use
it
a
a Joy-Con
GameCube
or
controller
what?
for this game,
What is
so
it?
like I can't.
I can't
yeah,
do that.
I use
So, like, my
third-party.
I don't know.
options
Like
would
I
be, like,
have
use-
before, and I've done all right, but like it's cursed.
I use
Yeah,
a
like,
third-party
GameCube is not
controller
good.
too, so like.
It's like
It,
Yeah.
it felt weird for
You
sure
know.
at first. And what's funny is then I played on Yuzu with my regular ass like controller that's just normal, and now I kind of want to like switch to that for Kirby.
you should. It's way
Bruh.
better.
It is
Oh, I-
definitely just
oh,
like
I used
objectively
a
better.
freaking PS4 controller on Yuzu. It was so
Yo.
cursed. PS4 controller.
P-
for
God, I hate PS4
PS2.
controllers. The stick is in the wrong
PS4
place.
I'm fine with that.
I hate
but,
PS4.
like,
I don't
Yuzu,
understand how
like,
people do
I'm
them.
just-
I mean, I do 'cause people use D-pad, but like I don't.
Even though
That's
their
fair, that's fair.
D-pad is like the worst out of.
Also, I don't like the D-pad, but at least it's in the
The
right
stick-
place. Like,
Yeah.
I
The
do like. I do like.
Well, the stick is
PS4
the stick
D-pad.
is
I know
also in the
how
same
big I
place
know,
as
but,
the Wii Pro controllers. Actually, if you ever had one of those.
yeah, I hate those too.
Yeah,
Because the stick is in the wrong place.
Fair enough. Oh no, if you're consistent, like that's fine. That was one of the first.
My
controllers I ever
favorite
had,
controller
so
of all
it's
time is the Xbox 360.
I need.
like- Okay.
I think 360 controllers are as good as it gets, and then Switch Pro controllers are like a good enough approximation of that. And then GameCube controllers are perfect for Smash, but kind of awkward for some other stuff.
Yeah.
I have
yeah,
played
actually, I
PM on a Xbox controller, and it was awesome. If that was like viable to do in brackets, I would. But most
need-
PM brackets are run on
that.
actual Wii's, so you don't really have the ability to do that.
Damn, this woman's really speedrunning Paper Mario on an Xbox controller.
I
That's
know,
insane.
right?
Truly built different.
Oh right, P plus isn't illegal, so we'll call it that. Like the phrase P plus, so we'll call it that.
I actually like.
P plus is so much
I
fun.
need for fighting games like both a D-pad and a control stick.
How?
what?
What?
So okay, so here's the thing, right?
You cringe.
For
what?
for movement, I hate like double tapping the control stick so
Yes,
much.
agreed.
And
Yeah, it's really bad.
for inputs, doing like inputs is hard with D-pad, so I just kind of switch between them.
Wait, wouldn't that mean you just do the whole thing on stick though?
No, because like I
You
use,
said
like,
inputs
the...
are hard on D-pad, and moving is hard on D-pad.
No. Like okay, no. So dashing on control stick is hard, right?
Oh,
'Cause you have-
we're talking about 2D fighters.
Yeah.
Yeah, like any fighter.
Yeah, in Street Fighter, I switch back and forth. I move with the
Yes.
D-pad, and then I do.
Yeah.
inputs with the stick.
What? How do you do that?
Exactly.
I can't do a single thing on any D-pad. I don't understand how people do like fireball inputs and stuff on D-pad. That sounds awful to
I
me.
just
No,
had
no,
a
the
thought.
inputs-
I don't either, so I don't.
Yeah, the inputs are on the control
No,
stick.
no, I
the
also
movement is on
don't-
the D-pad.
I also can't move with the D-pad.
Oh, we could get.
I was
contact.
unclear which one you were saying, but I can't do
move with
either.
Stick. Anytime
Okay,
I try
I
to
have-
move with stick in Street Fighter, like sometimes I just jump.
Oh,
also, I
yeah,
feel it's
I've never had that
objectively,
problem.
slower. I
I've
feel
like
it's,
absolutely never had that
objectively
problem.
Slower. It's like
Yeah, well,
to
it's good except
go-
for the D-pad, and I literally never use the D-pad in any game unless I have to. So I love it. It's
No,
my
I
favorite
bet.
controller.
Nah. Back and
Like,
forth is like optimal.
I don't understand how you even. I can't imagine like moving around on a directional pad. That doesn't sound like. Man, that sounds so cursed.
It's so. I promise you, it's so good.
No, like I've tried it. Like it's not like I've never done it. Like I've tried it and it feels awful. Like I play Skullgirls moving around on a stick, and
Yeah,
I
can't
don't
do that.
I
know
always
how
feel like-
anyone does it any way other way. But like most people who play pad do it the other way, and it's like it's crazy to me. Also,
gotta
most
get
people
the,
do inputs on D-pad too, and I can't imagine that.
Yeah, I get
I started doing that, and then sometimes I just get frustrated because they don't come out.
Yeah. I
Like,
gotta get the Justin hand cam next time I'm playing Street Fighter.
Yo, same. Yeah, watch me play Skullgirls and literally just like do that. Like play the whole thing with D-pad or like D-pad.
that's crazy. Like,
Yeah. Like I will literally like play neutral with D-pad, and then I'll like get a hit and start my combo and just switch to stick and do that. Like
Like
That's
it's
so
like it's
funny.
so much easier. Speaking of easier, like this isn't looking any easier than it
I may someday get tired of Colgate segues, but today is not that day. Oh, I love Pizza's command grab pressure. It's so good.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Oh, Zed, if you're
There it
talking,
is.
you're very low.
Yeah, Zed, I'm just gonna go ahead and have you leave the call for now because we have enough commentators and we actually cannot hear you. So we'll talk to you
Yeah,
next
that's
time.
fine.
Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna go have dinner. Alright, game.
Hey, enjoy.
Yes, pizza's the best. Goodbye.
I wonder if you meant the food or the person.
Yes.
We don't need to.
Like either one is correct. So
This is
Also,
true.
he signed off with All Right Gamers again.
he did.
Yeah,
This is true.
I noticed that. I mean, I wasn't gonna mention it, but like, damn.
Oh yeah, I've seen the Pokken gamepad before. That looks pretty cool for Pokken, but like, I don't know. I still use like a Pro Controller type thing. I used gamepad on Wii U because I didn't actually play in tournaments offline, and like I would just figure it out on. I would just like borrow a Pro Controller the 1 or 2 times I went there. But like,
need,
I just use a
one
Pro
better
Controller and
Pokken.
keep using, and I still use the stick because I still, even though it's a game like built for moving around on D-pad, I still can't do it. That one feels a little more possible to me though. Like I've done it before.
Wait, really? Like, moving in a 3D space feels more possible.
The
than
game
moving
is
in a
very
3D
much-
space with the gamepad.
Well, because it's not like free roaming. It's 8 directions.
Well, yeah, but 2D is like back and forth.
What? No, Pokken. It's like there's a 2D version part and a the field phase part.
Like, that doesn't change the point Colgate's making.
I don't understand the point.
it's
The point is
the
the game doesn't
point is
have
that-
like free roaming, so it's
No,
built
I mean,
quickly.
like,
for a D-pad.
so, yeah, but like 2D fighters are 2D. Like there's 2 directions you can press.
I just realized, you know, it'd be kind of sick
This
if
is
we
true.
had emotes. Like in the stream, if we had emotes for
Yes, I am working on it. I am.
Twitch. Okay, I have some ideas.
I am very bad at getting things done. We know this.
No, it's okay, it's okay. I have some ideas. Cause
I already have a couple. I just need to put them in.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you need more, like, I can make those, you know, obviously, so.
Ideas, just curious.
Are you just gonna suggest a Bravely default emote?
Actually, no, because that's, like, not particularly relevant to, like, the content of the stream.
I mean,
However, I will suggest a Thinking Byleth emote. That would be
that
great.
one, yes, and it's just gonna be called like Justin.
I think we should have like something for KF2.
Oh yeah, no, like the first one I want to add is a heart bomb, and I'll see how many spots they let me have. But the first one I want to add is a heart bomb.
Yeah,
we
I
add,
was
like-
thinking we could add the cooked emote for from this server. I would use that a lot.
I have no interest in that.
Damn.
Can
Okay.
we
I have never once said that someone is cooking someone. That is not a phrase that is in my vocabulary. So I'm not gonna put that on my stream.
we have Yo-Yo Prohibition.
The
It's like
Kirk-
Yo-Yo had a
the
no
Kirk
side.
emote? I've
That
never
would be so funny.
Oh, it's my favorite emote. Let me send it in turning green.
Oh, good
Yeah.
command grab again. Pizza going up 2-0.
Yo.
Wait,
Okay,
they
so
removed
one
it?
of the rare times that you'll see
I've literally
Man.
never seen that.
They removed it.
Yeah, because
Good.
no one used
I
it.
don't know what...
Damn, I used it.
You were the only
So we have
person who
Matt-
used it.
Wait, you used it, but you didn't even know it was gone. So did you really?
I haven't used it in a while, but that's
Well, there you go. That's why it's gone.
All right.
No,
fine,
if I
I'll
put
start
in
streaming.
any of the emotes from the server, the first one would definitely be Mark's Pog, like without question.
Yo, Mark's Pug
Yeah.
is
I think
That is by
I like
far
the
my
Beetle
favorite
Kirby
emote.
Moment one.
Oh, Beetle Kirby
the
Moment's a good one.
cooked emote. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones I would put in from the server, if I have enough space for all of them, would definitely be Mark's Pog, Beetle Kirby Moment, and let's see what else.
Heart.
The Curb Heart one is good, but I was gonna do the Heart Bomb. I don't really need to have
Okay.
2 heart emojis.
You don't need that. Curb Cool would be neat.
That one's fun.
Cool's really nice.
Alright, so we're going
I
to
think-
butter building here. Pizza time sticking with the whip.
Yeah, Whip is good on this stage, right? Because you can just land on the. Oh no, you can't even land it.
Yeah, you can't. You have to double.
Wow. Wow, it's almost like Whip is bad.
It's almost like Wrestler has 3 good stages and you can't ban everywhere he wants to go.
Yeah, no, so here's interesting, right? Doug actually mentioned this to me that he thinks Gardens is better than Factory for Wrestler. I don't know how true that is, but if so, that means Wrestler has 4 really good stages.
No, that's what. Don't listen to that. That's what 600 hours of fighting water does to a man. It's not. Factory is better in like every other matchup.
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
Losing 600 hours of Water Wrestler in a stage made him think it was a good stage.
like, Factory's better in like every other matchup. It just sucks against water.
Yeah.
Damn, Pizza Time 5-1 for the reset? That's so sick.
What? No, that was winners finals.
Oh wait,
Pizza's
no,
on winner's
I'm
side.
looking at the wrong side. Never mind, I'm good.
Damn,
We're
Watt
good, we're good,
straight
we're
up
good.
not reading. Like, failing his quick time event.
Yo, I was kind of far by that. Like,
All
Yeah,
right,
I didn't move in
here's
real sick, my
the
bad.
Beetle coming back. The Whip won 2
Yo.
games and then got kind of rocked. I'm surprised that Pizza didn't just blind pick Beetle when Butter was picked, but he'll go back to Butter with Beetle now. Now, can Doug beat his Beetle? He had no shot at it earlier. Pizza really
We
just
should add
steamrolled with the
Krako
Beetle.
as an emote. That'd be
Oh yeah, I'm
hilarious.
super down for Krako. That one's great.
He's so disdainful.
I love Krako. He's a funny character.
Dude, when people first like started talking about Krako, I was so confused because I was like, "Who is that?" And then they were like, "Oh, it's the cloud guy on Bubbly," and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like,
You know, the boss who's been in almost every single Kirby game ever, which you would know if you'd
Yeah.
played a Kirby game ever.
ever since
I
like the
learned
first
it in like December. Like,
He's like one of the most recognizable characters in the entire Kirby series. Like after
like,
Kirby
why
MK
you
and
guys-
DDD and Waddle Dee, like Krako's up there for the next one. I didn't even know who Magalor was before I played this game, but like I certainly had fought Krako in a bunch of games.
I think the only characters that I knew, like I knew all the characters that were in the anime, and then I knew like Wispy Woods, and that's like
Right,
it.
Wispy
Oh, yeah,
Woods has
Wispy
actually
Woods
been the
is
first boss of every game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with varying levels of easiness.
Kinda
He's
hate
usually
Wispy
not
Woods.
remotely
Bad game
difficult.
Speaking of not remotely difficult,
Holy shit.
This is still close. One
My
more grab for
lord.
Doug turns us around, but we're on Butter. There is no escape on that top platform, and he's almost dead. That's gonna take it.
like on
Why-
the stage,
Doug has to start banning this stage. Like, I think this matchup goes from like even or leaning towards Wrestler to being like very, very solidly Beetle favor on Butter.
I feel like Beetle on this stage in particular raises up like 10 tier or like 10 spots.
The thing
Oh
is,
yeah,
like,
no, I
feel
think
like he
Beetle
can't-
goes from like bad to at least mid tier on specifically Butter building. His punish game
He-
becomes Wrestler level.
He might be choosing to leave that open because he'd rather fight Beetle on Butter than Archer on Jam, which I think is the wrong decision.
I also think
personally.
it's the wrong decision.
But-
Okay,
But
he
that
banned
might
it this
be
time.
his logic. Yeah. Okay.
It's also possible he just thought Pizza would stay whip and was just banning whip stages.
Possibly.
And then you remember Pizza Time plays like literally all of the cast minus the Dream Friends.
Yeah, he plays
And then
almost
even-
every Kirby.
And then even then he also plays Meta Knight, so like yeah.
well,
Not Dream Friends.
Well, of
he
course he does,
selects
'cause he's
Meta Knight on
such
the
a good
controls.
sword.
That's the difference.
He just plays sword, but with Meta Knight.
That's true.
I've never
Ooh,
seen
the very
that
end of that
actually.
grab hitbox.
Wait, what do you mean you never saw Pizza do Meta Knight? He literally went
Yep,
Meta Knight
gets the
against
reset
Ninja
into
Grands.
that. Okay. Oh yeah, he went Meta Knight in Grands of FPS. It went very badly.
I didn't watch
He got
FPS after
absolutely
the reset,
steamrolled.
Not gonna lie.
Wow. Supporting the scene.
All right, Pizza getting a huge combo and then a couple of resets at the start of this game. Doug started to bring it back a little bit. Ooh, the
Yeah,
AB out
like,
of pressure.
Beetle just gets
And
the
right there we see
reads.
Doug able to air dodge at the right time. That was a free grab punish though, and he misses it.
Pizza Time's so cool. This is awesome to watch.
Okay, they both missed like 4 things
Oh,
in a row as
shit,
you said that, but
hilarious.
other than that,
He grabbed where you got me.
That was
He
this
that
is
is fantastic.
this has been a very high level set until like the last 30 seconds.
Pizza Time's like, where the fuck you going?
right now. They're fucking gaming. Like
Ooh, there we go.
Mr.
Perfect timing
Command
from
grab.
Pizza, and that's gonna take it.
video
Oh my
games are
god,
being
the
played.
command grab.
Oh,
If you do that with the
Pizza is
perfect
just-
timing, it's a nearly inescapable tech throw setup. It is not impossible, but it is very hard.
Pizza, you need to relax.
I think he just needs
My
to win one more
parents are
game. He's on set
asleep.
point right now.
Bro, if
You don't
Pizza
kinda
brings this kind of energy to Summit, he'll be unstoppable. Let's
Are you
see here.
suggesting that anyone can beat P47? Are you crazy?
I think you guys could beat
I think Pizza can.
P47's Waddle Dee is the scariest thing.
Oh, true? His ninja?
Okay, so actually though, I actually do think that I think Trey could beat P47 if he like practices, which he won't be.
We
but,
have a timer. We'll have a timer for the
yeah,
tournament, so
I think
probably.
Trey could do it. I think I could do it. I think if Doug ever fixes his mind when Magalore is on the screen, I think he could do it. No
think
guarantees
Musico
on
could
any
do
of
it.
the above. I think Musico could. No guarantees on any of the above, but I think everyone I just mentioned can.
Like, I would still favor P47 to win, probably, but I do not think he's untouchable.
Yeah.
I actually think Ninja could do it. Like their Magalore games or sets are usually pretty close, and Ninja's just better now.
No, but the thing is, Ninja just like also makes bad decisions because it's funny. So like,
That's true.
He's
And then he
definitely
that didn't
stopped
go
doing that
away.
as much. Like, he did not
Like,
win
the day
FPS
he-
by making bad decisions. That, like,
Yeah. I mean, he made the bad decision of crouching for a minute, but aside from that, it's pretty solid.
Yeah, while we're talking about players that aren't on the screen, Ninja Pizza Time is playing his heart out right now.
Doug taking the lead in this game.
Yep,
Ooh, and a great command grab off that trade.
that was really good
I
awareness
love how
of the
consistent
trade.
Pizza is on the Dash B release 8B.
Incredibly
Because
good
that
with
is
these
not an
resets.
easy combo to hit every time. It is true, but it is not. It is not a huge window to get it to be true.
Difficult to make true, yeah.
Beetle has a lot of those.
Honestly,
And Pizza
like-
is so consistent with all of them. Dash B reset. Good timing on the roll from Doug. One more grab will do it here, and that's gonna
Brain
kill.
trap would be. Yep.
One health under the
okay.
threshold.
barely.
32 health is the amount, and 31 health was what Pizza had there. So Doug gets another one on the board, but still down 4-2.
We'll have to win 3 games to take this set.
And he might be able to do it. It is wrestler, but Pizza Time is a good.
Pizza
Kirby
Time is
Fighter
going
safe
off right
player.
now.
Pizza Time is playing incredibly well tonight, and also that was on Rivals, and now Pizza will have counter pick from here.
Ooh. That sounds not.
So he's gonna have to
Very
ban Butter. If he doesn't do that, I would go ahead and say this is probably over. So that
You
probably
gotta
leaves us
believe
on
in Douglas sides.
one of like Factory, Springy, or Gardens. It's gonna be Springy. So as good as a stage this is for Wrestler, it is very good for Beetle as well, and this is also a great Pizza Time stage.
Yeah.
Remember, this is the stage for the Kirby players. We've talked about this before. Like
Yeah, it's-
all the people who came here from
it's-
Kirby instead of from fighting games are insanely good on Springy.
it's still my headcanon that like you just go here in some main series Kirby game. We just like all collectively forgot about it. Like
Well, you would never have known. We could have just
well,
told you
we
that.
all being like the people. I
Yeah.
never knew in the first place, obviously. But
Man, Justin, you need to play a Kirby game.
I have played Kirby Fighters too.
That
Kirby
I
games are
get
honestly
a lot.
sleep if Kirby games are honestly sleep if you're not like a small child. To
No,
be-
Kirby
to-
games
no,
are great.
look,
That's a bad
Kirby
opinion.
games are.
Kirby games are very good. They're consistently
it's
very
true.
good.
This game's cool. I don't know about. I tried playing Planet Robobot a while ago, and that game
Wow.
felt.
No,
I have
but
not
see,
played
that's-
Robobot.
see,
I
that's
don't
a
know anything
pizza-
about it.
See, that's a pizza's face, though.
But
I will,
huge fan of
after he
Amazing
wins.
Mirror, Triple Deluxe, Superstar Ultra. Superstar Ultra was really good.
Ooh, really good float there.
Ooh, all right, Pizza's so close. One more combo will do it. If he can hit one more dash B here, or just one more jab 8B, that should be it. And that is, oh nope, almost. Guts does a lot, is a lot. And there it is, the dive kick. The dive kick to win the game. The only time that move is safe is when it kills.
Damn. Jaker was right. All right.
Wow.
Let's go.
Justice for
Winning the
Jaker
tournament.
for real. That's
Let me
wild.
tag Jaker. Hold
That
on.
move is in fact the correct thing to do in only that situation. So,
Optimal
huge shout out to
J2
Pizza Time using
Optimal
Beetle
dive
dive kick
kick.
in the only time it's ever optimal.
It's not even optimal. It's just like
It's just
okay
correct.
to do. Like, it's not optimal. It's just acceptable.